good evening, and good night.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye. Thanks for cheering.
Yeah.
We should the splash. Yeah, not great. Each time we do that, that would be great. Every time.
We're Not Great RPG, and we're here once again. Finally, hold on, gotta read.
Oh no.
Thanks, Mike. Thank you for Pride Month. Very topical. Thank you very much. Thanks.
I'm so scared.
That's good.
Can I see?
That sounds like a good
It's a very good coffee.
Thank you, Mike. We're back once again for the City of Oshuamp. We left off at a really great spot over a month ago, and it's looking
Real grim.
looking real grim for everyone involved.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go around the table real quick, introduce ourselves, and then after a brief recap, we're gonna pick up where we left off last time. Piso fuck. You all right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of mine.
All right. I'll stall for a minute. Good afternoon. No.
Good evening and good night.
As always, I am Don, and for at least, ideally, the next 2 hours and 50 minutes, I will be playing Ether Revia, the Grave Domain Cleric. Preferably longer, but, who can say? I've already been downed
People
once.
say.
And people say.
People
that I've already
say.
been downed once, and there's a really angry spider monster that
She's
hates
not a
me.
spider anymore.
Well,
That we
Her
know of.
amalgamation has
she's
twisted
a
to
corpse
match the
dragon.
nightmares of
She's
the
a
current.
she's a nightmare. Well,
Yeah, she's a literal
there's a
breathing
literal
nightmare.
nightmare.
She's a corpse dragon now.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, she's got the druid stuff because she's interwoven Laverna to antagonize her father.
Yeah. Well, fuck him too.
We didn't even talk to him.
He came out of the ground and killed my friend.
He came out swinging.
I hate him.
I hate him. I hate him.
What do I have to do to make you like me?
Not kill my friends.
Well, I don't know what else to try. I'm out of ideas.
One idea, just cross it off and just fuck.
All right, we gotta go
Damn
back
it.
to the scratching point.
Well, once you get through all of the friends, you are the only friend
Yeah,
left.
right?
True.
And then you have to
True.
rely on me.
Oh no. Oh no.
I love that arc of the campaign where it's just Ether holding Laverna's hand, just I got nothing left.
It's like a child being walked through like an abandoned carnival.
Or like me being walked through just a literal
Well,
spooky
yeah.
anything.
Yep.
That's me.
Yep.
I thought of one and I gotta remember it. Hi, I'm Ostagrim and I play Nestor. Yeah, thank you. I'm DJ playing Ostagrim.
Jesus
Can you
Christ.
just say a normal sentence once?
Once and no. Say normal.
Say it normal. I'm Paul. I play Felix Say It Normal Gray, and I hate demigods.
Yep. I'm Glenn, and I play Vorst, your attorney at Hagwall. And we've had a couple people down.
Yep.
Some people are still down.
Yep.
I'm sitting at a cool full health.
Which degree of murder has been committed, Hag Lawyer? Which degree of murder has been committed, Hag Lawyer?
Oh, it's
Fahrenheit.
filibuster.
Fahrenheit.
We already did the filibuster.
Yeah.
There's many boilers and plates that need to be put on the stand, and I, for one, won't.
I'm Chell. I play Sorry. And I would love to take my parental trauma, double it, and give it to the next person.
There you go. Damn.
Sorry, Sarah. You get no parents.
I'm lucky.
Now you have no parents.
You get good parents.
I'm Sarah.
Yeah.
I did play Ritora.
True.
We'll see what happens.
You still inhabit the vessel as of now.
I play
Your
the vessel
soul
that
has
once was.
not yet been taken, pilfered, or sent on.
We're eaten.
Or eaten.
He didn't
We got-
say sold.
Yeah.
He didn't say so.
We do have someone who deals in
Yeah.
souls.
I'm Jock. I'm the Dungeon Master of Oshuamp. Last time we played, we were in the midst of the hedge maze after the party having been split up, went our separate ways, fought some goos, avoided some tree rot appendages, eventually gathered after a series of things were destroyed, smoked some fucking hedges themselves, bathed them in delicious daylight. They withered away, but the hedge maze continued to grow, the dome being completed, Tarathel being unable to continue to fly up to scout for us to give us vantage points ahead. we gathered in the vicinity of the exit, getting through most of the terrible things around us. Then Elusil Periella in the enormous Treant figure, very similar to Attack on Titan, any of the like Gundam-based things where he's the fucking in the chest cavity.
It's a wooden mech suit.
He's a wooden mech man. He's a mech boy. He emerged and was like, "Oh fuck, that lady that's a druid was talking to me about cleansing the thing that I am now. I gotta kill that lady." And then whack, killed that lady.
Then she stood up.
And then she got back up and was like, "Wait a minute, stop it! I don't understand."
Actually got out of there.
Yep. Yeah, got out and was like, "I'm 5 feet out of the maze. Maze rules. You can't touch me." And he was like, "Fuck that."
We really did think it was
We
maze
really, for some reason, just fully trusted a not disclosed notion of, if I'm outside the maze, he can't touch me.
To be fair, the board ends there.
Absolutely. But you were like, "I'll go 5 feet out."
Make sure my friends were okay.
Slam.
Gotta do the elongated peak. Pat Panda.
So Ritora got beaten to death. Ether cried and evaporated one of the appendages of the rotborn form of Elusil Periella as the Treant here. And then, fucking Laverna started doing a good old lullaby and floated on in. Again, now different form, no longer the spider visage, now akin to the opening scenes of The Mummy, where he is like partially complete, has the face of Laverna for the Night Mother's draconic form, still draconic scales and everything, but like you can see the areas in which it's definitively Laverna's face stretched out over this draconic visage. And she says, "Hello, Father." Hello, Mother.
Here I am, man.
I was doing a different one. I was doing the canine
Periella.
advantage.
Yeah, really, Father?
Thanks for the package. That's why I'm writing.
Canine advantage.
Samus, thank you for
not
79
sponsored.
months.
Not at all sponsored.
Not
I
at all.
wish.
Not sponsored.
wish.
I don't think we would take a sponsor from a flea company.
I would take a sponsorship from Advantage. We have 5 cats.
No, it was Canine Advantix. It wasn't Advantage.
Advantage is the same company. They're
Same.
both made by Bear.
It's the product.
Bears?
I don't know.
They're made by Bear.
Bears.
Bear
Oh,
sponsor
just
us.
run.
The paint
Are
med.
you sure
Paint
there's
Man.
the Explorer? Are you
What's it
sure
called?
he's not just
Aspirin.
a bear?
It's
It's made by
the
It's made by
aspirin
Bear
company.
Grylls. You know, the Explorer Bear Grylls.
Bear, like the paint you put on the wall. B-E-H. They make paint and they make collars for cats. I don't know.
Bear, like B-A-R-E.
Actually, Seresto is
Like
made by
the
the same
naked
brand. So that
You put it on and it lasts 1
store
week.
knowledge.
All right.
Not
Where am
sponsored,
I?
though.
That's a great question. I really need to know
and
that.
Sabrina took off running.
Oh yeah, you're.
That's
you
right.
guys are out.
Where's Nesgrim?
Nesgrim's right here.
You're
He's
right there.
dead too.
Oh,
You're
okay.
right outside the
Yeah.
wall.
He's just at the gate. Just
Who is alive?
Nesgrim.
everyone
want me
except
to
for
just
Tora.
Clear this
Ritora,
stuff
yeah.
off and pull this way to scooch it back.
Sure.
Give you that little
Yeah, 'cause-
buffer zone in the back there.
That makes that substantially easier. Thank you.
You just.
But what if we go
yoinking
back
it.
there?
Through the maze
I'm
again?
actually
One more
taking us
time.
back through the maze.
It's a dome
We're
now.
going south, Don.
Oh, God. Well, then you guys can go back into the fucking palace. Sarah, you're sitting down.
Yeah.
You want to do me a favor?
Sure.
Roll me a d20.
Okay.
You're going to make...
Do you want to choose which dice?
You want
This
to go
here.
forward a little bit more?
Please, because I would really
Well,
like
because then we can
Elusil
put this
Periella
back on
to
it so it
fail
stays
what's
in
happening
place.
right
Okay.
now.
We'll do this. Just take
I have an
this
18
off.
on the die for Laverna. Laverna gets turns.
Zafira dice.
Here it is, the high roll.
Come on.
Nat 20, dude.
8.
Oh no!
It was close to
Always
that.
reliable.
It's not one.
No, we want it to be low.
It was real close to
Oh,
that
was
20.
This is for.
I'm rolling as Laverna. I asked Sarah to roll as Elusil Periella, so this way you guys get
So
some.
you're
like
making
that
like a
guy.
saving throw or
No,
something.
no,
I was
no, no, no,
scared.
no.
Oh, well, it is a thing that's
Just-
happening to Elusil
yeah.
because
But it's not.
But not
numbers.
no, it's not
Okay.
for her.
Okay.
I wouldn't have let
It
him
is a thing.
bully me into using the Zafira dice.
Yeah. So you roll an 8 for
Yep.
Elusil because, again, the last line of the last time you played was "Hello, Father." Elusil Periella, in treant form, attached fungally in his arboreal form to Ritora's corpse, obviously hears the voice and begins to turn. He has one arm that he is grasping Ritora with, the other one having been cleaved off, from Tarathel when Felix was being held, Elusil, in all of his enormity, begins to turn and sees the monstrosity that is his defiled dead daughter stretched over the skin of a dragon. And the dragon just grasps onto him. We were rolling for a grapple check. She has him, not the form of Elusil, the treant, again, which is described with humanoid form. She grabs him by the shoulders and then leans in to bite and gnaw off the top of the tree. Don, you want to roll the attack for Laverna? I mean, the Night Mother? They're the one and the same.
Sure. Let me find an appropriate die for that.
This is up to you guys if you want to have
Roll
the
it.
Night Mother kill the treant or not.
I'll do the Rainbow Dice. It's Pride Month.
Hell
Happy
yeah.
Pride.
Happy Pride, everyone.
Happy Pride. That's a 9.
That's a 9.
Yep.
Kind of rhymes.
Hey. Oh, yeah. Never mind. I forgot. Things have ludicrously high pluses to it because they're demigods. They're demigods.
Let me just pull out my deck of cards.
This is a blast.
Hey, look, a
he is
flute.
grabbing.
Ooh, a dragon.
Anxiety fidget toys.
Elusil. There we are.
This is definitely walking in dungeon music. Yeah, it is.
It's either walking
Or
or dungeon
sinister.
music, or there should be a group of people in leather jackets snapping behind us.
Sinister
This is West Side
dwarves.
Story?
Sinister dwarves mining.
Don, roll the
Did I-
second attack for me.
Got it.
These are the claws.
Happy Pride Month. 18.
Hell yeah. Good job, Don. Good job. Very well done. Yeah, it grapples the edges of the treant's form and gnaws into the bark to the point where, for you guys that are like around it, again, Elusil is turning, so like it's gripped him up sideways and is gnawing into the upper edges of his fucking torso. Honestly, probably around the area for what if we were thinking of it as a tree, around its neck. Like just digging into it. Same thing. The claws then begin to dig and tear into the upper edges of the shoulder blades of this treant, trying to shred it and rip it apart. It's not successful at doing it yet. But that's the end of Laverna's turn, and we go back to the top of the order.
Don, is my character over there or something?
What did I roll in initiative?
There you are.
You can just put them.
You are after Sabrina.
Oh, no, that's Laverna.
As long as
sorry.
I'm looking at the correct one.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
Catherine and Yaz.
Am I at the top of the
We can move them out too.
There you go.
They ran out too.
Because we're still on the same initiative from when we were going
correct.
through the.
Keep that over there. Absolutely not.
Nope.
I had Felix, Sabrina, Nesgrim, Catherine, who's gone.
Yeah.
Tarth.
Okay, so I was looking at the correct one.
Yeah.
That's where it is Paul at the top.
Yep.
All right.
Holy boy.
Yeah.
Hi.
Enormous dragon there.
King. The king has somebody, right? Does the king have Riorda?
The king does not have anyone. The king is currently
He's flying.
flying in front
Above
of
me.
where
That's
Elusil is now
Marcus.
twisting away.
Yeah.
He is airborne, like 30 feet up in the air. He had just slashed to free you. That was where you fell.
Right. Okay.
You landed next to Riordan.
So you're up.
Yeah.
You're up. You're up.
I'm out. Yeah.
You're out.
I'm
You're
dead.
You're dead.
I'm up.
You're up.
Yes.
He's over here.
Okay. That's,
So he's out.
Yeah,
that's you and Sabrina over
out.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
they're just off the map.
Then Catherine and
He's
Yaz ran.
out.
He's out, but there.
Catherine and Yaz are gone.
Where's the? There was a break in the hedge maze,
It's
right?
that
this
wooden
one.
piece.
Mm-hmm.
Can we just remove that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Because that's where Nesgrim was trying to get in.
Yeah.
I think I can grab everybody.
I'm not necessarily here. I just moved us off.
Yeah, there's nobody I'm
Like
missing
Final
on that
Fantasy
side, right?
music.
No.
It's just Ether on the other side.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nesgrim.
Yep. Either an Esgrim, it's just these guys.
I'd like to think there was that unanimous, oh shit, when she bit into him because we're all standing right in front of
Oh,
him.
yeah. Like, again, that's where, like, depending on who is right here in proximity, like, there are shards and large fragments of gnarled bark that are being ripped asunder out of this 60-foot fucking tall tree man that are just cascading down like sharp pieces of bark and rain. Like, it's fucking unpleasant to be in the proximity of this
Y'all
situation.
been living
Right?
Yeah.
just for it.
You would side with the dragon.
Does his face
would be.
change at all?
Nope, he is
Or it's just-
expressionless.
Okay.
Yep.
So there's 6 of us to grab. Perfect. All right, so I need to know what I'm looking at out in the blue here. I know it should be a cavern, right?
So again, that was cavernous reaches to extending out about roughly 100 feet. I do not know who has been imbued with the 300 feet of dark vision beyond just
no one
I
Vorst.
just-
think
me.
it's down, yeah.
Yeah.
So then that would mean Vorst would be the only one that would really see a great distance. So when we were doing the math of like the 30 bright, the 30 dim, and then dark out, you can see that for about 100 feet out of the edge of the maze, it is an open cavernous area that continues at about the same width of where the edges for the maze were. It would be cavernous walls going out.
Okay.
So open area, but still the
about
same
100
width.
feet of vision as
Yep.
well. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to burn. Well, I'm going to use 2 levels of exhaustion for 4 side points, and I am going to cast Phantom Caravan, which I'm going to take 6 willing creatures, including the king. So that should be 6 plus me. I counted right? Double check.
I think we're missing Yaz and.
They're gone.
They got
They're
out.
gone.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
oh,
Jonathan
okay.
are out.
Okay.
Yeah, so I should be able to
Oh,
grab
these guys, yeah,
all
yeah,
allies
okay.
here.
Gotcha.
Are you including Ritora?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 plus you. Yes, that's correct.
Yes.
Yes.
You and up to 6 willing, yeah. So,
Yes, that is correct.
so I will take us
He's fine.
100
What do you
feet
mean?
out. And then the king has to be willing.
King's not willing.
Okay. Well, I figured I'd try.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But he very much is a like, I am awake, I am alive. No, this is very
Clock's
much a like,
ticking for me
yo,
to make this count.
that, like, I don't know how much time I have left, and if these are the 2 most imposing forces right here, right now, let me do what I can to save my city.
Yep.
All right.
We built this city.
It'll take us 100 feet. I will use a bonus action to heal for 6 side points.
Okay.
So the right spent. And
Yoink.
I'm just going to make sure that when we port that
will
Ether
begin.
is next to Ritora.
She'll give you yonder swift John quality drawing to describe to you where we were.
It's just like in Fall, the gods are fighting, and we gotta go.
Yeah.
we got time
We have to
leave.
run.
We can't actually fight them until like the 3rd or 4th time this happens.
Yeah. You see, but in Fall, like, Radgar showed up. That was way more fun than Lerna showing up. It's way more fun.
it's a bit different than mine.
All right.
Yeah, very different
He was
vibe.
we were just talking to him. He'd be like, "You want some stuff?" And then he'd help us.
Yeah.
She's like, "You want some stuff? It'll only cost you
Your
your
soul."
soul."
everything. Radgar just told us we were dead. He didn't try to kill us.
And then
You're already dead.
Right,
Why
that
would
would've
I
been a
save
point.
you if you're already dead?
that was something we never agreed on.
Yep.
That was an argument the entire every time we brought it up.
Yeah.
All right. TM John, this is the maze from where you guys left.
Uh-huh.
You guys have ported roughly 100 feet out. This horizontal drawing here, this is a depression in the ground. It almost looks like it's a ravine.
Okay.
There is a dilapidated, extended bridge that has fallen down into the ravine. You guys aren't really close enough to discern the level of the drop down that it would be, but in terms of the broken down houses that I had described in the distance, it looks like there are 2, again, probably.
I really like your houses.
Thank you.
It has all you need: walls and a roof.
Like 100 feet apart from one another, but they are broken down. They look like little guard stations. But John drew house, because I like house. Not a 10.
That's right.
Thank you.
There's no 10 here.
You're right.
But yeah, here you go. Yeah,
Oh,
house.
thank you.
I'll sign it for you later. I'll stamp it with my official moniker.
Should
and
you just
seal.
sniff
We
it?
can
Give a little kiss.
we can auction that off for charity at some
okay.
point.
And you said making sure that as you're landing that Ether is near Ritora?
Yes.
Cool.
Everybody else is fine, so they can,
Figure their own shit
order
out.
them arbitrarily.
Sure.
That's gonna be it.
Cool.
I
Word.
think.
Take
Yeah.
everyone out of the.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Get us out.
Pull
Get us
everybody
out.
out. That's
I'm
not.
trapped underneath of the king prison.
Under the king prison.
I'm trapped under the king again. Oh, darn.
No! Don't you dare.
Yeah, then they can square up from there.
For the moment, we're going to remain within initiative because he's not.
What do you mean? There's only 3 of them fighting over there. But we're outside the maze.
No
John.
one is bound to the maze. God damn it!
They can't hurt us here.
She's a dragon.
I would like to cast Bind to Maze.
A really good spell.
That's a dope maze.
I don't have banishment, but I do have mazishment.
Take the whole maze. Different
Man.
Somewhere else.
different
With
plane.
someplace.
Do the people in the maze go with it?
Yes.
All right.
What if you banish them to a
Dead.
maze?
Is anyone else currently downed?
Nope.
Other than dead.
Other than
Other than
What's your
dead.
new name?
Yeah, I mean, Sabrina is also in proximity of dead Ritora. She would. Oh, God.
Smother.
No, like, I think her maternal instincts would absolutely kick in, and she would fall to her knees and crawl next to Ether and just lay a hand on her face to, like, begin checking to see whether or not there's any level of responsiveness to her.
Nope.
And that's her turn. We go to Neskrim.
Check my pulse.
Yeah,
Nothing there.
she's dead.
This is dead
Ugh.
blood.
You don't need this anymore, right?
This is quite like Nesgrim blood. Delicious.
No.
So.
Do we see Catherine and Yaz around?
Yeah. They would be like 20 feet off to the side, just kind of like huddled together, looking for Yaz back into the direction of what's happening. Catherine would have like, Mouse on there just squeaking, looking around, and it's like,
Yeah.
Mouse only has real limited vision. She's like, I don't fucking know, man. There's no cheese down here, bro. I'm sorry.
This isn't
I
the
smell a mushroom. It must be Nesgrim.
It's not the cheese cavern
No,
in.
not yet. There's a cheese cavern nearby.
I don't want any of that cheese.
It's the king's cheese, Paul.
I don't.
There's an actual cheese cavern.
That's where we find
in
the
the
tomb
United
mold.
States.
Mhm.
Wisconsin.
It's tomb mold is actually blue cheese.
I think there's also one in Missouri. There's definitely one in Wisconsin.
Americans like dairy.
Mhm.
Got a lot of cows here.
We're like Drakes, we just hoard them and guard them.
Well, Italy also had
Cheese cavern.
the Parmesan. Parmesan.
Parmesan.
There's no
Veggiano.
like obvious threat to us currently, right?
You're 100 feet away from this
From a
tumultuous,
dragon.
cataclysmic battle.
Yeah, and there's just
Yeah, I don't want to say you said cataclysmic. Yeah, you guys aren't like okay. Like, things aren't like fine. You guys are just slightly away.
Like, how big is a football field?
100 yards.
You know this.
The 100 feet is not
you're,
many.
Yeah, you're 33 yards away. I can throw
no.
that. I can throw
That's
that.
bad.
We're far too close
Yeah,
for comfort.
again, we're not like
We're
that
so
far away. like,
Oh.
God forbid this fight happen outdoors during the day when I can
Mhm.
see miles away. No.
underground now.
yeah. I really don't know. I guess I'll move 30 feet up to the ravine and poke my head over and see what's going on down in yonder ravine.
Absolutely. What is the reach of your dark vision?
60.
60 feet for you?
I think it's 30. No, it's 60.
60? Yeah. So I would say you carefully approach this carved out ravine, naturally carved for here. It would look like it descends down far beyond the reaches of your 60 feet of dark vision.
Okay.
Anything else in your turn?
How's the bridge look? Does it also
Completely
descend into-
dilapidated. So all that would be up and remaining would be the posts,
Right.
some of the rope that extends down because it's, it was meant to be a decorative bridge constructed of peaceful silver wood, like nice quality wood, but the posts and the ropes all dangle down over. So you would see maybe like 5 or 6 posts of the fence dangling down into the ravine.
And they also continue into darkness.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Sorry, planks attached to the posts, not further posts. You don't do posts on posts on posts.
Just posts the whole way down.
How wide did you say it was?
Sorry,
Say width?
for the bridge,
Yeah.
Or the ravine.
I mean, for the
20 feet
ravine.
across from pole to pole for bridge. Yep.
And we were really close to that. We weren't far at all. Yeah, I'll end my turn there.
Sure. Catherine is going to carry Yaz over to the rest of the group and just recognize that there's a very somber silence and recognize through the rat that there's a dead lady here, and she will also kneel down with Yaz next to Ritora. And then it's kingly time to do king shit. Who do I kill here? who do I attack? Is a good question.
Who sucks the most?
The question is you gonna
Like if you
is he
had
gonna
to
action
kill
surge?
one and live with the other.
Damn.
We're talking FMK.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel like that's actually what's going on.
But it's just Mary Kill.
Fuck the king, obviously.
No, it's the king's turn.
Yeah.
Fuck
So he
himself.
fucks himself. It's like, okay, so now it's Mary Kill. All right, we're good.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like, who can he stand to look at?
Yeah, no, he is absolutely in recognition
Super
of what
Saiyan.
is going on here.
gonna kill
Sees that Laverna is attached at claw and at fang. He's going to fly onto the top of Laverna's head and try to thrust down in.
Wait, he's gonna.
He's gonna make his 3 attacks and then action surge and make 3 more attacks. Keep going. 4 more attacks.
More!
He's hasted now.
Kill the witch.
Oh wait, no.
He's gonna flee. I gotta go.
Oh wait, no.
Oh.
He stabs down in. Again, you guys aren't here, but fuck it. He stabs down in. And
Oh, I can see perfectly.
That's awesome. Hell yeah. There we go. Forrest gets to enjoy the show. As the blade contacts the skull, hits like the scaly area on the height of the dragon's head, the point doesn't break off, but you see it chip and like splinter off to where maybe, half an inch or so of the tip of the blade just snaps off.
This is his spectral sword?
No, it's the sword isn't spectral.
No,
The
it's just his
claw
arm
is spectral.
Okay, that's right.
Blade is a genuine blade, and just kind of retracts it and looks at it. Honestly, in a sense of horror and disbelief, and then jabs at her eye.
Hell yeah.
You gotta learn, Don.
I was scared it was gonna curl for a second.
Fuck!
No. Yeah.
Oh, God. This is a less than ideal time to be drawing so poorly.
Bye bye, Papa.
Yeah, it's like feet steady. He leans to try to curl the blade up, catch her, eye from the side. And I'm going to say it's because she's tilting her head in movement with Elusil, who's struggling against her, that again, he clips and hits more of the actual draconic scales. And another part of the blade cracks off.
No.
This is like when I've tried to open something with a knife and I've broken the tip of the knife off.
Well, we got one more.
Hey. Come on, shatter the knife. All the cool kids do it.
And then it explodes.
Shrapnel.
The last
Shrapnel.
one. He has learned. He's learned to stop stabbing. I've recognized now this is a slashing weapon, and I keep poking with it.
He's starting to
Not a
believe.
rapier.
I'm remembering. And
That's when he pulls out his paladin.
he just
Crowbar.
drags the blade along like the upper brow ridge of the above the 2 eyes, and just sprays blood all over Elusil's treant form. Now we get to roll damage. I don't think he can knock her prone.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty positive.
Would be able to
Hit her
blind
in
her
the
with,
eyebrows.
with her own blood. It's kind of hard to see through your own blood.
Get that inner ear situation going on, really
Speaking
throw
from
off her
experience, or-
balance.
Ooh, a little IAC action. I like it.
Vertigo.
We're gonna really have to.
What are you doing? What the hell are you doing?
You just got pierced. You
I
didn't hear?
was lost in thought and I was stretching.
Don, there's the game clip.
Feeling himself up.
Rubbing your nipples and
I was lost in thought and stretching.
He was like, I'm not gonna do it. Nope. He almost got it.
The Patreon would have been
I
rewarded.
know.
It'll It'll be the still for the YouTube video.
My hands are
That feels
above my
fine.
nipples, thank you.
Yeah, no, he
I like this
rakes the
story.
blade across the eyebrow ridge. Man, I don't want to have him leave, though, because I really think it's valuable for him to remain.
On top of her.
Yeah, just because it's the threat that he's going to impose. Because, again, I think you guys are right. Who can he live with? He's intelligent enough as a warrior to recognize Elusil got fucked up by you guys, and now by her, that instead of working with her to beat the weak one, it's, I'm gonna start fucking poking you.
Yeah. Well, because she's going to fucking kill him
Team up with the
afterwards.
weak one to
The
beat the
enemy of
strong
my
one.
enemy is also still my enemy.
Yeah.
That's the end of his turn. Done.
Yeah. I don't have the spell slots for Revivify, nor do we currently have a diamond. So I am. Where's the spell? There it is. I'm going to look at both Sabrina and Catherine and just say, I cannot currently bring her back, but I can stall her rate of decay to give us time. We need a diamond, and I need to rest.
Do what you can.
And I will pull out my bag of herbs and spices.
Start breading in season.
Yeah. I will place
A little bit of oil.
two pieces of copper, one over each of her eyes, and sprinkle a little bit of my spice mixture over Ritora. And I will cast Gentle Repose.
Yeah, absolutely. Don, I'm gonna counterspell you.
Really?
How far away are you from?
100 feet plus
We're 100 feet from the exit, so
20, 25?
Don't
Minus
tell me
190?
that it's the one getting her eyes slashed that's gonna counterspell him.
Oh, 60 feet.
Who is going?
Doesn't
You
matter,
won't
they
know.
can't do it.
John.
Bam! A man runs away into the cheese cavern.
You just are,
It's the peanut
He's followed by local rat boys. Yes. No, you obviously successfully cast your Repose. I just really wanted that moment of genuine
I was
doubt.
like, huh?
Really?
What? Who?
Where?
Why? He wouldn't.
We're off to the rat casino.
Oh, I would. Anything
yeah.
else on your turn?
No, I will just kind of like brush her hair behind her ears and clear it out of her face, and as I cast the spell, and I will, respecting that this is 6 seconds.
At least I'm not torn apart.
I will. The rest of you would hear me say,
Could be worse.
"It is more common for the family of elves to bestow a last name upon each other, but should you not make it back to this plane, I feel it fitting that you should have one. Ritora, Sulavar, the guardian of all things from soil to spirit."
Go to Rita, who's going to crawl over and begin sniffing the delicious herbs and spices around Ritora's corpse. You don't eat friends.
No, it is protective herbs.
Cool. We're going to Sarah's turn. You're dead.
I'll give him a little bit in his hand.
Spicy. She'll come back to life.
Just like that.
No.
Ah, my eyes! Sarah, I'll message you. Shall we go to you?
Okay.
I would also walk over to Ritora's body and kneel down and maybe like reach for her hand. And just like try and fight back tears of knowing how kind Ritora was to me and how hard she fought for me.
Anything you would want to say?
I'm always bad at this part.
bitch.
Come back to us, bestie.
Yas, girl. Go piss, girl.
I'm sorry that you two have fallen victim to the atrocities that are my familial baggage. Baggage seems like the wrong word, but I can't think of the other one.
Are you heaving over there?
I really love you. Kneel down. My family sucks, dude.
I mean,
I'm real sorry that my dad got you killed. Not my fault this time. Cool.
This time.
This time.
This time. Sarah, 23? Awesome. We go to Yaz, who also is going to kneel down, again, next to the corpse. She's not invested in the spices. It's fucked up, dude. She's a bird. My people. We got divorced. She's just going to begin weeping over the body of this sweet lady who absolutely also protected her, and she felt a very indirectly familial connection to. We got divorced.
Gonna take like a little scrap of cloth and I guess tie it like a blindfold to keep the coppers on her eyes, and then I'm gonna pick her up and hand her to Riorda.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hustle over to Nesgrim and try to see how we're gonna get over this damn ravine.
As you get over, you do have the additional dark vision, correct?
Yeah.
Still up for you. You would see that it looks like there is a distinct bottom, roughly 100 feet down. You would see that, as indicated to Nesgrim, there is like 4 to 5 planks, so like maybe 5 feet of coverage. Width of the bridge across is about 80 feet. So not real, not real jumpable distance. This is definitively a ceremonial bridge used to ford over a moat that would have been around the exterior of the palace.
So it's about 80 foot from us to the other side.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rush over to the edge and look around and
Mm-hmm.
fuck. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Hell yeah, we're gonna go to Elusil Periella, who's currently being grappled by his daughter. I feel it's only fitting. And Elusil gets to do Elusil things. Don, how far are you guys awake?
125 plus feet.
Oh, good.
125 to the start of the group, and the rest are further than that.
Good.
Yeah.
You're...
But that's also out of maze.
Yeah, we're at maze rules.
We're not even technically on the map.
We're in the ocean.
Yeah, we're in the blue now.
I'm in my element.
The blue.
And why is he green?
Gotta keep
So
guessing.
blue. He's a green blue. Blue green.
Blue, green, teal.
One might say.
Turquoise.
Turquoise, John.
Tealix.
I hate
good.
that I have a job to do.
No. No.
And that job is to not get eaten by a dragon.
Ellis still doesn't get to think for himself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He is a pawn. Well, that was really well timed.
That
was terrifying.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
That's the worst.
Anyway, what's this prawn gonna do?
Shrimps.
Okay. So
Shrimps and bugs, so
here's
they're probably
the
good.
fun thing.
He's gonna go eat some plankton.
This was a big
Whoa, hey,
range.
what do you count? He's grappled,
This is a
sir.
big range.
He's grappled. He's grappled. Keep him over there. Don't count. He's counting.
He lost an arm.
Oh,
It's true.
She's gripped up here. I can still move.
Oh my God. He really wants to eat you.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Damn.
It is, so like again, for the description, because he is half turned.
Yeah.
So one hip side is facing the open projection for where you guys are. Draconic Night Mother is biting into his neck. Tarathil is on Dragon Head. One arm gone, other arm grabbed from behind, up at the shoulder height. And it is with great effort.
Does he also have a bum leg, if I remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's on one leg, one arm. So he's like,
He's stumpy.
yeah, I will say that he will reach into the area of the womb that Elusil himself is in with the tree hand and tear at his own body. The area that is the gnarled bark that twists over him, shred at himself to collect dirt, rock, and clay. This clay is faintly imprisoned on it and thrust it out to the edge of the maze. I need everyone to please make dexterity saving throws.
Anyone within 10 feet of me is nobody.
Me.
It's Glenn.
Pow, 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 pow,
Hit
pow.
+4.
Dex, you say?
Said +4.
Yep.
Thank you.
No, she wouldn't. Thinking on if Laverna, if the Night Mother would counter him. I don't think she would.
Saving it for Dom. I mean, Aether.
No, I think she too wants to see. All right, Don.
Instead of dodging, would you allow me to dive over top of Ritora?
Nothing is being thrown.
Oh, okay.
I will give you, after I receive your numbers, the description, and if you would like to give me
Do a
what your
thing.
character would be doing within that
Sure.
second of reactionary time.
Dirty 20.
Doesn't Rearda have her?
Yeah, Ruder's holding her.
Oh, yeah.
I picked her up and tied the coins to her eyes, and then he's holding her.
Yep.
now.
Yeah.
DJ?
Fireman character.
Dirty 20.
Paul?
15.
Glenn?
17.
Chuck?
13.
I have to roll for a lot of NPCs.
Sarah, how'd you do?
I'm dead, so
That's an auto fail.
yeah. I don't think it's even an autofail. I think it's just nothing at this point.
She did,
He is
she
dead.
did Mr. Magoo it somehow, just like the body just shifts in Rita's arms and he avoids it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no.
Catherine. Monk!
Love to see it.
Catherine had 20, so she rolls a cool 28.
Casual.
Casual 28.
I don't want that.
So it is with the thrust of clay, rock, and dirt that strikes an area, say like 50 feet from you guys.
Okay.
And it impacts like a crater. And you would see that immediately spreading out from it as it becomes the epicenter for an earthquake. Fissures ripple outwards
God.
towards all of you, back even into the hedge maze. It's 100 fucking feet. Radius, 100 feet each fucking way. Massive destruction.
How far did he throw it?
About 50 feet out. So epicenter, and then 100 feet out. So like 150 feet from where you guys were. Gonna catch everything.
John, you left a note here. You says maze rules though.
Yeah, you're right. The clay and dirt just evaporate as soon as it leaves the bricks of the maze. Don, seeing the splintering in the ground, Riorda has her in his arms. Would you do anything reactionary? Again, you're, even with the dirty 20, going to succeed, but it is the, fissures are coming out.
Yeah.
So you're a
Happy
fisher.
Pride.
What?
He said the
coming
fishers are
out.
coming out. Happy Pride.
You thought you were gonna be able to focus today, John?
Nope.
Yeah, my apartment's not on fire this week.
Yeah.
would you be doing anything? Again, I'm gonna give everybody that like split second reaction of like you. It's not like you guys are descending into nothingness. This is a like, oh, fissures are beginning to open. The deck save was to see whether or not you fucking fall down, to make it where you might fall into a fissure as it approaches.
I would just yell to Rirda because he's holding her to alert him that this is coming.
Okay.
I would just, like, I would yell, Rirda, the earth. I mean, if he's gonna fall, like, it's a strategy.
As a genuine thing, he is.
Yeah.
I rolled a 9 for him. Like, he sees a splinter sever in between, like, his feet. And yeah, it's a... I have to roll to see how deep.
Oh.
Why is it so bad?
Because there's 3 of them.
Yes! We literally
We speed ran the dungeon. We were like,
She followed us.
Yeah.
Can I throw a thing to rear?
He said I cast Ritora.
What would you be throwing? Because do you think it's reasonable that it's
No,
like...
no. it would
Like,
be-
you're like 30 feet away from him. This is a like...
Yeah, it would be in a bag. I'd have to dig it
Yeah.
out. It wouldn't be
No.
a thing that I could just eat real quick.
Is there anyone else? Again, this is like a split second thing. So the DC is... The DC is 18. So the only people passing are Don, DJ, and Catherine Hartwood.
and me, Ring of Evasion.
Absolutely.
Falling in a crater. Hell no.
Glenn, where are you?
I'm standing right next to you.
Well, because I don't see your mini. That's why
I'm standing next to. It didn't get moved because we ran out of space.
This is not an accurate
So
layout.
that's what you would be doing. Is there anything else anybody would be doing in that like brief second of reactionary
Would
movement?
he be throwing her at anybody, or because I'm next to him, and then Ether's like not too far away?
I would say that because he is in proximity, it would be him looking for somebody that does not have a fissure or does not look like they are just completely fucking caught off guard by this, which I think would be you.
Okay.
Or
It's the two of us.
yes, the two of you are right here. It's you.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because Catherine's
worse.
holding the baby.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
it's a like
Yeah.
I don't know what
Yeah.
your strength is.
yeah,
but
make a
it's
strength
probably
check to try to
better
catch
than
her.
his.
Just
It's
as an
one
aside.
better.
So Paul, you're passing also.
7.
Oh dear.
Yeah, my strength is -2.
I know.
Taken out.
Ritora's not that heavy,
For
probably.
everyone else, again,
You have a perfect
is there a
review.
thing within a split second that you would attempt to be doing? You guys do not know how far down you're falling at this moment.
Oh, because my back was turned.
If I have my dagger in my hand, try and like jam it into as I'm falling, like try and like stop myself.
You failed the deck save. I
Yeah.
think that would be woven into that effort.
Okay.
Anyone else, anything?
No, I don't have any
Yeah,
ideas.
Yep.
within 6 seconds, it was I said fuck, and then the ground opened up.
Yeah.
So I just like looked down and was like, oh fuck.
Oh, it got worse.
Whoopsies.
Yep.
That's a huge cavern.
It
Be
is
ashamed of.
80 feet deep.
Oh my god. Honestly, you might be safer down there.
Is that like a straight fall or is it like a sliding?
Oh,
Like world 10 feet wide, splits 80 feet down.
Oh god.
Like it quite literally, because it's 5 fissures. I think it is great iconography to be like a fucking hand slapping down into the goddamn sand around you, and just each fucking finger imprints out a fucking 10-foot wide fissure that descends 80 feet deep and goes out to the full extent of the 100 feet. So like this,
Oh, so people can theoretically fall into the same fissure.
correct.
Okay.
So for you two who were next to each other, you're falling in, you're not. Like, does this make sense?
Yeah.
Where it's the like, oh fuck, and you would see Force just fucking vanish
Yeah.
into darkness.
And it's connecting with the
bro.
ravine
Good grab.
because of how far out it goes.
Correct.
With-
So,
Never mind. Good.
so if it's
Yeah, so they're not trapped under the earth. They can get to the ravine, maybe.
He's gonna close the door.
right, so like
Smush.
because it's contiguous epicenter, this is one fissure, one
Yeah.
fissure, one fissure, one fissure.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
So like, while this epicenter is going to be a wider point, it is not descended down. It remains a point of contact.
Yeah.
So like, these are not. You can't pass from side to side because you can't traverse through the epicenter. It literally serves as effectively a pillar.
Right.
But because it's 5 that break out, it has to have the path from each direction. So, like, the fucking hedge maze is also getting railed by this as a declarative statement. 50 feet into the hedge maze is also getting destroyed. Back to the point almost where it would just be at Elusil's feet as the tree end.
Yeah.
For him inside of the maze, not falling in.
Yeah, I just mean that, like, if the epicenter is 50 feet out, it's 100 feet this way.
Yes, it would connect with the ravine.
It will come out with the ravine.
Correct.
So there is a
Correct.
path out. They just can't go the other way back to the
Yes.
epicenter because it's higher up.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You're spot on correct.
Cool.
So,
Question real quick.
yes.
If you'll allow me, and if not, that's fine. And if it doesn't do anything, that's also fine. Knowing that when I do the calling of the winter, it surrounds me in wind.
Yeah.
Would you allow me to try and do that as I'm falling to try and break the fall? If not, that's fine. And if it doesn't do anything, that's also fine.
No, because that takes an action from you.
Okay.
Or, sorry, it's a bonus action.
I think I would just be falling. My thinking is in falling, I'd be desperate to do anything to try and stop myself.
Yeah, so the thing that's weird about Dungeons and Dragons is that falling, you fall 500 feet per round, and that is within 6 seconds.
Okay.
So this is.
It's not how falling works.
Yeah.
That was the other thing
I
too, I didn't know.
know. Fully fundamentally, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Okay.
I would say you can make a dex check to see if you are swift enough to be able to do that. Because again, it is a very
Yeah.
quick fall. So I will say if you want to do it, you can make the dex check. But if you do it and fail, you might take more damage because you are not bracing
That's fine.
yourself.
I also wasn't sure how the
you're-
falling speed worked,
Yep.
so I wasn't sure if it was gonna take me a minute where I'm well, while I'm here.
Yep.
No, it's gonna be instantaneous.
That and you're falling with a knife in your hand.
Yep.
You generally not advised. Don't do that.
And then we got to roll everybody's falling damage. So the
Oh no.
You can't take damage.
Well, I'm
You win the game.
How's Ritora look?
Invulnerability.
Great.
playing the long game.
sorry,
Like
it's-
that.
I mean, the forever game.
Big sleep.
Big sleep.
everybody falling in, it's 25 bludgeoning damage from the falling damage.
Ooh, no.
Hey,
That's
80
not too-
feet.
That could
80
be
feet.
worse.
Yeah,
That
it
could
could
be
be so
worse.
much worse.
Yes.
I'm not doing hot. Real bad.
I don't think anybody's
And
doing
again,
hot.
that is fall prone in the bottom of a fissure. To the point where, for the majority of you who only have 60 feet of dark vision, you can't see up above anymore. It is gray into a blanket of darkness. And that's Elusil Periella's turn. Next, I go to Laverne.
I maintain.
All
I hate him.
right.
I hate him.
I'd hit the ground and just go, bitch!
Yeah, dude, yeah, it's a sudden, onto your back, just, oh, fuck.
When you accidentally flip over the handlebars of
Yup.
your...
Yup.
I took the wind out of me. I'm gonna die. Am I dead?
Oh man, I got to hear that echoing up.
I will also say that because Catherine Hartwood nat 20'd and was right next to Yaz, that her instinct is snatch the baby back up.
Thank you for not killing the baby.
Literally, it's nope. Hey, I put you down for 1 second there, little lady. You almost fell into a fucking earthquake.
She has wings.
Yep.
With a nat 20, would she also brace me catching Ritora.
I think it would be cool if instead you just stumble into her back as she's catching Yaz, but she's so fucking
Yeah. Oh yeah.
like
yeah, yeah.
sturdy as a
Yeah.
fucking rock and just toned as fuck. It's like, is that Ether?
Sorry.
You're right back there.
Yes, I have Ritora reared up, fell in the ground.
We really got to work on your core strength and conditioning.
My legs are ruined.
Ruined, Catherine.
To shreds.
It's not like your strength was good before
No.
that.
Bad news, everyone.
It didn't get any worse.
Probably
That's
could
just
still do
what
some
it
crunches.
was. Yeah.
Fuck
Every
yeah.
time we have downtime.
Oh,
Ether
night, mom.
Maybe leg day's gonna be a struggle, but arm day.
When he gets out of this cavern,
Chest?
washboard.
Yeah, just arm day every day. He's running on his arms now.
Back
That's horrifying.
full
He's
circle.
like
He's a monkey
Lanky
again.
Kong. He
Time to
just-
join the circus.
He's a monkey again.
Become gorilla.
Excuse me?
Become
Oh.
like Lanky Kong.
Elusil's turn ends. Laverna is going to pop all her legendary actions.
Excuse
me?
All of
At
them?
the end of his turn.
Yeah, because it's
Oh.
right before her turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Look at her
daisy
hiding
chain
in
into
this
destroying
nice little
things.
cavern.
And yeah, she is going to conjure 2 spheres of darkness right above her head, right above her full horns, right on both sides of Tarthal, and it's just the. Oh dear.
Bet you're wondering how I wound up here.
Yeah. I also think, fuck that shit. He's got legendary actions too.
Hell yeah.
Legendary reactions.
Yeah, he's just
Double
going to
dark.
recognize, like, oh dear. And he is going to just take a step backward and again click that magical heal he's got and pop 15 feet backwards along, like, the bottom of her fucking neck now. The 2 spheres, like, slowly moving in unison. Okay, 2, like, bags of holding, effectively. These are fucking
Oh.
demi-spheres of nothingness that are about to contact. It's gonna be a problem.
It's fine.
That's
Oh,
the
no.
legendary into legendary. Now it's her official turn. I really want to kill Elusil.
Do it. What's stopping you?
He just made an earthquake. He's a bad man.
Did you say put you hunger?
No, I think
Dad's dead.
I
Kill
Did that
Papa.
earthquake reach them?
Yeah.
it's right at the precipice of Elusil's foot. That's where I'm like, genuinely, my instinct for her is like,
All the cool kids are patriciding. I'm just saying.
right.
Kill him. Fuck 'em.
I do think that that's her intent. She is
Not-
going to
no.
multi-attack, replace claw with
Trying to
shove.
help with.
Yes, Don! Of all the weird nat 20s I've ever rolled in my life, there's not even a chart for shove.
No, it's good.
Where does he wind up?
If he's in
But
my
he can't get to them.
I think
It raises.
You're telling me the man that makes
Yeah.
earthquake can't.
He's
It goes
in a
like
tree.
this.
He probably.
Maze rules.
yeah.
but now but it's a different maze. Now.
But now he's returning to the ground.
Yeah,
Back from
which is
whence he came.
worse.
It's fine.
Rudan.
Yes.
roll the d20. I didn't nat 20, but I'm rolling on the major injury table.
Hold on.
If you nat 20 this,
Alright.
he's decapitated.
Yeah, decapitate
By a
him.
shove.
Because I'm 19.
20, 20, 20.
19.
Oh,
Actually,
fuck.
19. I'm sorry.
He's blinded!
That's
He was
fine.
already blinded!
Damn it.
Double blind.
Do it again.
It is genuinely.
Literally, the
19.
thing on the chart is, my eyes!
Take away his tremor sense.
Yes.
Yeah,
remove it.
It is a 19 though.
Take away his tremor sense. I think that is absolutely a neat idea.
He's just ass up in
From
the
the
hole.
dead.
So, like, I think it's the way in which
My boots
he's
are showing.
on a single
stuck.
leg,
Yeah.
like, just having thrown his one functioning appendage out to cast Earthquake, attention fully directed to you all, particularly Ritora, that it is her 2 hands, like, full on, like, into his fucking mid-back, and just shoves. Lurches forward. He falls. The problem is that the ravine is 10 feet wide, and he's 60 feet tall. So he doesn't fall in, he falls across like a bridge. And now the tail is going to
yeah.
try to snap him the fucking
Yeah.
half.
I hate her, but I'm rooting for
He
her.
is prone.
to survive.
Yeah.
We just take his
He
head.
falls into the earthquake and has to make a concentration check. He fails.
Yay.
So there's no residual ripples for more fissures to appear.
Oh, my
God.
bones!
Thank God.
And then that is a 2 on the
I was
die for the
terrified the
first one,
concentration
but
was
he's
gonna break when
prone
the
and...
ground was-
Oh, God, yes!
The ground comes back together.
You want to roll the 20s? Because I crit again.
Sure.
This is actually
roll a 20?
for...
How many?
How many 20s?
This is 120 at first, to see where we get on the table. This is actually bludgeoning damage again. 13. Take a seat. Roll damage dice twice and add them together, and the creature is prone. He was already prone! He was blind! He was prone!
How can he be more prone further into the
I'm
ground?
absolutely gonna snap his cervical spine. no, I'm gonna break him at his fucking lumbar. I'm gonna break his lower back.
He's a tricky.
For a second, though?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
He's like, oh, yeah. Oh!
Too hard. Ah!
A little bit more pressure. Too much pressure! Then eventually just... I don't feel anything.
Wait a
Oh,
second.
fuck.
Holy fuck!
Fuck, Batman.
That's not the knob.
He takes 63 bludgeoning damage
Holy
from that.
Holy
Oh! God damn.
Yeah, and I'm going to say that absolutely snaps the lower half of him, like at his hips, off. That falls into the fissure, like he is severed from it. I'm going to have him make a check to see whether or not he can grab to hang on with his
One
One
hand.
arm.
one. You're right, disadvantage.
Yeah!
baby.
He only got the one arm.
That one.
Oh no, I rolled a 10 and
Was
a
he
13.
still grappled?
Huh?
Was he still grappled?
Not by shove. She released the grapple to shove him.
Someone change it to a 1.
So he is he's a 19. He holds on. So that is 1, 2. She still has a claw attack. And I feel like Laverna, in pure sense of joy and revelry, is really going to just take her movement, hover over him, like effectively just teabag him, but drag and put her hands into. She's gonna fucking scar him. He's getting Mufasa.
Long live the king! Suddenly, cheese wildebeest show up.
Grip into his fucking one remaining hand, and she is going to claw with advantage at the prone man's hand.
Will the cheese.
15 on the die, so it's a 30 to hit.
Priest. It's just a cheese
God
wheel
damn.
with horns.
Oops.
Getting stampeded by a bunch
For
of
24 slashing damage as she rips his hands. And yeah, he's going to plummet down, severed in half, into the fissure. He now has to take the fucking falling damage. 6, 8, 10, 15, 18, 21, 22. 22 additional damage. Oh, okay. He's obviously bloodied. He's been ripped in half. He don't look-
really?
he
No,
don't
his
look
mech
good.
suit has been ripped to
Yeah.
shreds.
Is he bloody or is he sappy?
He's sappy. He's
Okay.
extra sappy. He's
Happy,
been tapped.
happy Arbor Day.
Happy Arbor Day. No.
Sappy? Happy Pride Day.
Sappy Pride Month.
And
Sappy Pride.
yeah, I think because Tarathel is on her back, there is not a way for him to get an attack of opportunity because she's not leaving his space because he is on her back.
Yeah.
So I can't give him the attack of opportunity. But he would just see Elusil's form as like he is just, oh God, the dragon's moving. This is terrifying. Oh, she's breaking the man in half. She broke his back. She broke him. She blew his back out.
Thank you very much for the gifted sub, Johnny and Maggie.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hope you're doing well, buddy.
I love too that it went to Savannah.
Yeah, I saw it.
That is the end of her turn. The spheres move together. There is no one for them to contact. They touch one another and disappear. That is the end of her turn. Everybody else but Sarah, please go away.
Oh.
Good night, Sarah.
I am not Sarah.
What a statement. He said a normal sentence, Paul.
There you go.
I'm not Sarah.
That's accurate.
All people either are or are not Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yep.
Put my shoes on.
This is a weird time to be Sarah.
Uh-huh.
Weird time to have my shoes off.
Why are you putting them back on?
You're just
Well, because I'm going to go outside.
There's concrete.
Well, yeah, but I'm going to walk outside on concrete with my socks. Last time I did it, they got all wet.
it's not raining.
Well, it wasn't raining that they got wet with last time.
Jesus Christ. I will say that it is in the midst of that last breath, as in the aftermath of the pummeling, that fading, that there is still a lingering sensation almost of consciousness that kind of fades away from you as you hear the continued sounds of the calamity of the battle surrounding you. You would hear the rubble of the fissure form, because this is all happening in these seconds immediately following that last breath. I would ask of you, what do you think Ritora would see? What thoughts or memories might cycle through her mind? And the very plausible chance that this might be a farewell. I would say that you would have definitively heard, as you're fading, the voice of Thariel, the voice of Ether. You would have heard that name bestowed unto you.
I think there is regret. Her task hasn't been completed yet.
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't reunited with Delwyn and figured out what turn of fate sent her here in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
And if she's a protector, she is... Her friends are still getting destroyed around her.
Mm-hmm.
This is not... It's not a peaceful parting.
No, it isn't. And I would say that it is in the midst of these surging emotions, the rush of adrenaline as it fades, as the body breaks down. You have that lingering feel from the points for where Elusil Piriella connected to you to attempt to corrupt you, to break down and destroy that ever-resilient nature within you, that drive and motivation, that unrelenting fervor of I can't die without my task being complete, that you would hear a distant voice whisper to you a single question. Do you want to live?
Yes.
It is in the moment for the wisdom save. It is in the recognition to identify, to discern, to attach, to a voice that you have a sense of trust in now. I would say that in this revelatory darkness, that it feels like there is in the ephemeral form of Ritora, that in the absence of a body you can feel descending into nothingness, that from the memory shared to you from Ether, a voice that feels familiar, a calling, a voice that asks, do you want to live? And suddenly the fall halts. And there is, instead of nothingness, a sudden heat and a slowing, like a heartbeat, ticking ever so slowly as it fades. And there is a point where it feels a sudden rush as your soul crashes and collides with the firmament of a ground that is not present, a flat space that feels very comparable to when you have spirit walked before. And you hear the crackling of a local fire, a small campfire. There is a warmth that radiates to the side of your face from the direction from the ambient sounds that fills the room. And there is once again a very soft, welcoming voice that asks, do you want to live?
I do.
Is it enough to want it?
I'm not ready to die. My job is not done.
I would say that there would be the soft sounds of a robe shuffling, very light, faint footfalls on soft grass. As the voice gets ever closer to you, it almost intercepts that warmth of the campfire, propelling it instead of directly at you to where you are able to feel a point of concentration and a washing over you of revelatory fire. It feels almost like that silhouette obscures the majority of the heat. And it is that sensory concept of a sudden chill in the absence of warmth and of light as the voice draws closer to you. I can send you back.
Like you did Arthur.
Like I did Arthur.
Have you been watching us?
Yes. Little that I can do but stave off death. I would say that in that moment you feel the proximity of her voice so close to you that you feel the chill air of her breath on the height of your forehead. It almost parts your hair naturally as she leans over you and whispers, I gave Arthur a peace I can give to you as well. I find you most trustworthy. But pieces come at risk. You are already quite hunted. What's a little more danger?
Can you send me back to my body?
Your body is preserved.
I can handle the danger of being hunted. I can't put my friends at risk.
They have chosen risk. You do not get to avoid that for them. That's something that you get with trust. And that is something I believe you need to work on.
We trusted Arthur.
So did I. And I still believe that I was right too. As I have trusted Ether, as I would now trust you. But should you take this, should you die, it gives him another piece to find me. You would hear a faint ripping of fabric, and a piece that is quite gently drawn and placed over your eyelids, just resting along the bridge of your nose. The mantle mortis.
What do you need from me?
I need you to live. There are things that you and your friends can do that I cannot. There are places in your world that you and your friends can go that I cannot. It is a harrowing confession to say that I am not like Elusil. I'm no fighter. There was no training for me. I have lived always in fear that the only magic I possess is this moment, that this harrowing threshold is my domain, and all I can do is choose who within to turn back. A limited gift. The mantle grows very fragile. I do not know how much longer I can hide. But I know there is no means of success for your friends without you.
Then I have to go back.
You have to go back. Tell Ethia something for me.
Well,
Tell him I better never have to have this conversation with him. He is all too foolhardily in a rush to save. And I think both of you must know I can't do this every time. Especially souls that are contracted to others.
if I can do anything about it, you would see me again before him.
Should I be so lucky to still call this my domain, I will send you back every time, no matter the cost to me.
I shall do what I can to stay alive. I shall do what I can to keep Ether alive. What of Arthur Hartwood?
Arthur, I can't stop him. I can't prevent him from finding me. I can't stop him from visiting me at his own whimsy. He holds the mantle, as I do. I think it is still Arthur's lingering resilience that prevents whatever it is within him from finding me.
Do you know of a way to separate them?
Arthur and the man within?
Yes.
It is no simple task to cleave a soul from a body. But yes, I can. But as I said, I cannot subdue him. Should you deliver to me a subdued Arthur Hartwood, I believe that I could sunder him from what he is controlled by.
Arthur Hartwood or whoever's body he inhabits.
The soul of Arthur Hartwood. But there would be nowhere to send him to. But I could provide for him peace.
Would you be able to take back the piece of the mantle?
Yes. Do not mistake, it is not some physical trinket that I adorn you with. This shall envelop your soul. A shroud. To hide and stave away death.
We'll use it well.
I know you will. Farewell, Ritora.
Reach out.
Yeah, just kind of like, again, laying on your back, cloth over your eyes, just extend a hand out. Yeah. You would feel a smooth, chill hand enter into yours. Just gently grip and squeeze.
Won't disappoint you.
I know you won't. And I look forward to the day that you too have a place.
We shall meet again.
When all is done.
Yes.
And I will say that it is as you squeeze her hand, you feel this enveloping fluidity with your body suddenly fade away.
I've tried to come in with us.
Yeah, I mean, it's got Done?
Yes.
It is as you are thrust into the back of Catherine Hartwood,
Yes.
and Catherine suggests to you that you work on the strength and conditioning of your core,
Yes.
that we work on the physicality of your being, that as you grasp Ritora tightly in your arms against you, holding her closely, you would feel her begin to breathe on your neck.
I'd take the blindfold off and remove the coins. So she's not worried.
Deliciously seasoned.
How are you alive?
Guess what? You're alive.
We have more in common now than we have in the past.
We go to Paul's turn.
Son of a bitch.
I need a hag lawyer.
I'm gonna need to get my attorneys involved in this.
They'll be right there.
Leave a message.
Does Ritora look the same?
Oh, you'll see.
Oh boy.
Back construct?
What?
Back construct? Can you? Every time you look at the back construct.
Perhaps it was done.
Alright.
Okay. Paul, it's your turn.
What do fissures look like? Is it just a straight drop? Can I slide down?
Straight drop.
Ooh.
Yeah, like the world was split. Uh-oh. Yeah, I feel like you would have been
Where's the map?
near.
Show me the map.
You would have been near Thariel, who fell down.
Can you overlay that with the drawing that he has of the fissures?
Oh,
That'll give you an idea of what it looks like.
It scares me when you smile at me when we're playing D&D.
Yeah.
Just when we're
It
playing
scares you when
D&D?
you smile at me.
If there's laughter involved, it's
John, I'm
usually
gonna give you
fun.
this enormous ring of fire.
Oh, is it crown?
No. It's just around her at all times.
Oh.
There you go. She's alive again, Don. Everything is good.
It works
But at
really
what
well
cost?
with her.
Exactly. At what cost, indeed, Don?
Stay over there. I can't have less legs, so.
That's not true. You still have plenty of leg.
You must not read from the book.
Yeah.
It'll be a good time. Yeah. Remember the name of the episode, Don.
Yep.
What's the name of the episode?
A loyal bond. A broken cord.
So I'm gonna walk up to the edge of the ravine.
Yes.
How far across is it?
80 feet. From one side to the opposite side. 80 feet.
That's a
Big ravine. Big moat. It's gotta be to defend the palace.
long. Is that slanted?
Yes.
I can slide down it.
With a dexterity check, yeah. I don't think it's not like it's.
It's like
not
it's like
smooth.
100 feet down
Yeah,
too.
it's real deep.
Where's my inventory? Hold on. A second here.
Just flinging papers.
At you.
A lot of papers.
Yeah, I do have a lot of
Exactly.
papers.
It's exactly like papers, please.
Who's that?
It's me again.
Nothing like it.
Who's this cheese man? We have the peanut man.
Have you ever played
Please, it's
papers,
Cheeseman.
please?
Yeah.
Cheeseman. Peter Cheeseman.
Peter cheese.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm gonna kind of, I don't know. I guess I'll. So, like, how steep though? Like, what am I making a dex check to not like roll forward as I slide?
So, with it being carved out of rock, to me, the dex check would be to be able to like maintain your back and ass like along the slope and not just get shredded by like any protruding rocks on the descent.
How big is the Tome of Felfarthen?
About size.
Real big, sizable enough to be a moderately composite sled.
All right. What is the
Dude, especially if you opened it up.
Yeah,
and
yeah, well, yeah,
you
of course I'm gonna
resided-
open it.
Dude,
Yeah.
knowledge is power.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna.
So you're
open it.
becoming Yumi.
What's the book?
No.
What's the name of the movie where the kids like fly around on the book?
Page Master?
Yeah.
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 Oh, is that? Wait a second. I remember that one.
That's a weird movie.
When they
Yeah.
fly on the book, is it pages up or cover up? Like cover to feet or pages to feet?
I think it was
covered.
pages up.
Was it Pages Up?
I think so.
I'm gonna be honest.
No.
That movie's a fever dream that I barely remember.
I think it was cover up because it flew like this.
And
It had a face on it.
but okay, so they didn't write it like a surfboard. We're getting off topic.
Yeah, no.
So you write the book down?
Macaulay Culkin
Huh?
did
What?
not.
Oh, sorry. I was looking up Page Master. Because I couldn't. I know exactly what movie you're talking about.
Yeah,
Could
yeah.
not remember the name for literal years.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, I was asking what the is it leather bound?
Yeah.
Was it scale? It wasn't scales, right? It
No,
wasn't anything
leather bound,
weird.
not
right?
leather
Okay.
bound, no.
Tough leather,
Yeah,
right?
tough leather. Resilient leather.
Likely human flesh.
Man
okay. Glad we're on the same page.
Yeah, 100%. It's the Facebook all over again. The Book of Faces.
Same page? All right, yeah, I ride that shit down, yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's probably
Yeah, make a
not
dex
very
check with advantage. You have the stern buttocks protecting cheeks of a book.
I'll just, yeah, as I'm going down the ravine, I'm gonna let others know. I'm gonna take the quick way down.
Yep.
I did too.
Oh no. Just flat decks?
Yeah, dex check.
15.
No, 15's fine. You
right.
successfully. Oh, it's a little rocky at some points, and you're like jostling back and forth, holding onto the book. I might say like some rocks like scrape your knuckles from where you're holding on. Like no real damage to you, but like a moderate level of discomfort. But you land safely at the base of the ravine. It's real dark down here.
Stop. Actually, I won't yell. It's. Is it like
Rats.
advanced darkness?
Thousands of
What do you think thousands of rats?
No, I'm kidding.
Bears. Thousands.
You've entered the ravine of bears.
I would like to pop 2 levels of exhaustion and fly.
Get me the fuck out of here!
Claudio just, just like at the zoo.
A ravine? Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna take in the ravine,
Hell yeah.
and there's just emptiness.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
Don't hear rushing water.
Nope.
No alligators.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope. No water.
I'm gonna start walking to the other side of the ravine.
You hear groaning from where the crevice opened up, right on the edge of the ravine. And I'm
Oh yeah, I'll start walking towards wherever the groaning is.
Absolutely. We go to Sabrina. 1 save. We go to DJ.
I'm not in the ravine.
She's dead.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
What happened? Who's dead?
Sabrina.
Doesn't matter. It's your turn. If people don't know that she's
Yeah, no,
unconscious
usually-
at the
it's fine.
bottom of
Yeah,
a
no, we don't-
ravine,
we
they're
don't
like,
know.
I can't.
Absolutely.
That's fine.
Yeah, we don't
Were
know.
you with her?
So
fall?
I
Did you
did
fall?
not fall in the
Yeah.
hole.
You fell?
Yeah, so you'll know when it's your
yeah.
turn.
Yeah, you're adjacent to her.
Aether didn't fall in.
Correct.
Felix didn't fall in.
He has just written a book down
Down
the ravine.
into it, yeah.
Do you still have your shield?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, my packer. No, I don't have my shield anymore. No, I don't have my shield anymore because I used it
Yep.
for the statue thing
Mm-hmm.
in the spooky place.
Which
So I know.
Everywhere we go.
All right, I've got a bunch of rope
Uh-huh.
and a crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tie? I also have a grappling hook. Actually, let me go with the grappling hook. Can I?
You're not going to do the makeshift grappling hook?
Do you have a crowbar?
Paladin tools.
Yeah, I'm trying to check your paladin equipment
It's
here.
very similar.
Do you have a battering ram?
Yeah, I just carry around, just battering ram.
I do.
More than one. He's
Yeah,
telling you the
2.
crowbar.
What if the
Spare.
first one breaks?
Okay.
One for
All
each
right.
hand.
See, good guy right here. No crowbar.
Whoa.
All right, so
Save so many men.
I would like to, if I can,
Yeah.
attach or just take the grappling hook and yeet it over the ravine. I've got.
The way you described that, it doesn't sound like you didn't tie
you
anything.
didn't
You're like, grappling hook!
I really should have thought this happened. That was 100% what I thought he meant also. I got it.
Click, 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 click.
Oh,
Nesbert,
no.
is this yours?
Ow!
Yeah, I was gonna say, you just hear Felix.
So I have a grappling hook and 150
mine
feet of
now.
rope.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would like to
It's in my back.
take the grappling hook,
Yep.
throw it across the ravine.
Yep.
As long test it and make sure it's got a nice, good catch, that it's not going anywhere.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna throw the rope into the ravine.
I thought you were going to, like, George of the Jungle.
Horizontal, just right into the ravine at the bottom on the other side.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. I won't
It's
throw.
150-foot rope too, because you just hit the bottom.
I won't throw the rope in the ravine. I will, however, George of the Jungle my way to the opposite wall and then try to rappel my way down.
How wide is the ravine again?
80 feet.
You're going to get
But you-
real
So
close
hold
to
on,
the
sorry.
ground.
I want to make sure I understand you. You're here. You threw grappling hook over here,
Mhm.
and then you are going to what side to then rappel down?
The opposite side
This side?
to rappel down, yeah.
He's gonna jump off
Like
of
he's
that
gonna
side,
jump
ride it
and
down to the
Swing
wall,
and then
then
try to descend down the wall.
The door.
Yup,
He's
yup,
got-
yup,
This is
yup,
the least
yup,
safe way
yup,
to do it.
Yup.
That's why I'm like, I need to understand
Yo.
because
I like.
I
how
need
this
to
is
get
not-
to that side of the ravine. 'Cause
Real
that's
fast.
where everyone else is going to be. I can't. I don't have a shield.
He doesn't.
Wait, you don't?
No,
No,
Where's
you
your
got
shield?
I left it in the fountain.
Oh.
I have to get to
Fountain
that
blood.
side of the ravine. I need everyone else to be able to climb up
Okay.
that side of the ravine, so,
So-
I'm gonna get over there. So fucking
So
Jordan.
where on the rope are you holding?
I can respect.
Like
He-
end?
He did test how.
Yeah,
like,
it's
if it was
got a
caught,
firm
so-
grip. That matters. But again, the ravine is only like 100 feet deep.
I'm not gonna hold the
So if
end
he
of
holds
it.
the slack and he leaps, he's just falling. Like, I need to know the details of the decision.
I would, and I there's going to be a check here, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I would hold the rope relatively loosely in my hand so that way it can still pass.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold it at like 80 feet because that's
Okay.
directly across from
Yeah,
the ravine.
yeah.
But that's still a long swing.
Yeah.
So when I jump, I'm going to loosen my hands
The bird.
so I can like allow the rope to
the
pass.
fuck is your grip strength? Like,
This-
what?
Hang on. This way through my hands,
Yeah.
so I get closer than 80 feet before I grab and swing.
Oh,
Yeah,
like to
yes.
jump out.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got.
Yeah,
I
sure,
thought
sure.
you were like, I'm gonna loosen
Yes.
my grip so when I jump, I let go a little bit.
No, so
I go the full 100.
What am I?
so I can get closer than the 80.
Okay.
Yes, okay. Make a dexterity check.
He's notoriously great for paladins.
You can do athletics because this involves jumping, which is an athletic
I
determinant skill.
can't wait for you to jump and hit the invisible floor again. Oh yeah, that's what happened last time.
I know.
That's a 15.
Hell
15? Yeah. I'll say that you absolutely succeed. It's not like
God.
like while it's difficult, it's not something that Nesgrim would be not
Pick that
proficient in
sand.
attempting. Like
Sure, throw some
we've
sand across it.
made various expeditious forays into the leaping fields before that I think Nesgrim has sufficient experience to be like, I'm learning how to jump and do
got
rope
this.
stuff. And he's got this.
I did get this. And I'm just appear at the bottom of the ravine. We can climb up this rope.
I don't think anyone's
there's
hearing
no
you.
one.
You're just speaking at a point
I
in the
dip
darkness.
into one of the fissures
Yes.
and ignore him saying that.
I love the heroic swinging. It's like, don't worry, guys, I got.
That was what I had in mind. Yeah, that's what I was picturing.
The fuck is everybody?
And then
Did you just put your hands in your pockets?
that'll be the end of my turn. Actually, no. That you'd say that takes an action,
Yep.
probably. Yeah, never mind. I'm good then.
Yeah, we got Catherine Hartwood that's got Yaz in her hands that just saw through the mouse. Nesgrim run over there. She's going to do the monk thing and just kind of turn and look at the direction of the ravine and just run and leap and slow fall because monks.
Yep.
She can just land adjacent to Nesgrim and just. That was expertly done, Nesgrim.
Thank you. There's no one here.
I'm right here.
Well, no, you're
Important.
I guess I'll fuck myself then. And she's gonna quickly fasten some rope around Yaz and reform the baby Bjorn and start climbing the rope.
She just standing jumps back out.
Yeah, I don't want to be down here with you at all.
She said, I guess I'll go fuck myself. You hear from one of the fishers. Now she's getting it.
Just give up.
Damn.
Don't we
slow
left
fall.
you in the room for a reason.
Okay, yeah, no. Then we go to Tarathel's turn. Man, Elusil has legendary. He's a torso with
Yeah.
one arm.
Legendary torso.
That's what they called me in high school.
Who's they?
Yep.
Him.
Guy in the window in my bathroom.
Just skinny 16-year-old
See.
DJ in the
He would
mirror,
wave
just
back.
legendary.
No one is in the fissure that she's in. No one sees.
Shucks.
No one knows.
Yeah, we don't know what happened.
Ask
Yeah.
him what I won't
No
be
one's gonna have any idea what's going on with Elusil.
He's just
Tarathel's turn.
Elusil's just sitting there cramming good berries.
Man.
Just regrowing.
That you're not wrong. Like I said, he does not just have 2 arms and 2 legs.
He's got to make like a tree.
Yep.
Grow.
And get the fuck out of that fissure.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I think it's absolutely beat the shit out of the dragon that I'm on.
Kill that dragon.
Kill that dragon.
Kill the dragon.
No, joined in. Sorry.
John, I'm on a roll.
That's good.
You want to roll the d20? Who wants to roll a d20? I'll let you roll the goddamn time. Go ahead and roll a d20 for the crit table.
11.
11?
That bounced back so aggressively.
8 bounced off of the foam piece over here.
I think they're pretty aggressive. What it's
Roll it one more time because that's for the slashing. This is for the lightning. Or sorry,
6.
the cold. 6.
Good
Terrible.
roll.
Terrible rolls.
But great.
No, just terrible.
That's
Somebody
not
take these.
I can re-roll them down.
No.
No. I insist.
I don't like Oreos. The cream's great. The cookie's bad.
What?
Oh man, what a bad roll.
What?
In them?
What?
On
I
'em?
said I don't like Oreos.
Oh, I thought you said that you do like Oreos, but the cream part's great and the cookie's bad. Like that you don't like Oreos.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
You just like.
DC's like, I like icing.
that is why I don't like Oreos.
No,
is-
that's fair.
Dude, imagine
John,
like
would you like
Chips
any?
Ahoy.
I'm
with,
okay,
like,
thank
the,
you.
With the Oreo filling. You do 2 Chips Ahoy with the Oreo filling. That would
Be a lot.
Do you like golden
incredible.
Oreos?
Keep those over there.
Do you like the golden Oreos?
Oh, I love
The vanilla.
I haven't had them.
I love
those.
those. Do you have the tiramisu ones?
No.
No, those ones.
I got
Oh.
Oreos once that had Pop Rocks in them.
That's weird.
Merv.
I did not know.
That's good.
That's actually part of where the inspiration for Merv came from. I ate. They were like trolls Oreos, and I ate them and
Dang.
Wait,
found
didn't
out
you
by
give them to
accident.
us?
Yeah, I gave them to everyone because I wanted everyone to experience the
Surprise.
surprise of
Papa.
there's Pop Rocks in these
2, 3.
Oreos.
And
I remember that.
That's wild.
Mhm.
I know they made those.
They don't anymore.
Well, that's good.
again, most people don't see. Doesn't matter. Tarathal's on the back of. Gotta get off this soothingness. Gotta get back to the.
Say I want the play-by-play
horrifying.
just for funsies.
Yeah.
Give me deadly combat music.
Oh yeah, no. This is where like he is still mounted now, slightly down towards the end of her cervical spine, where she has like full on committed to looking down into the ravine at her father, and he is recognizing like her attention is not on me at this moment,
Scales open.
and the best thing that I can do is
Shove.
from being one.
What did you
Work for her, why not for me?
I'm gonna shove the thing I'm standing on.
Fuck, it's a dragon. Fuck, it's a dragon. No.
She's literally in the air.
He is one with a dragon and knows the dragon's points of vulnerability.
Yeah.
The delicious, soft underbelly. He is going to take his movement and run along the edges of the wing, down the dragon's side, and then take flight and weave his way underneath the dragon and begin shredding up into that underbelly.
Hell yeah.
He's got your back, but who's got your
I get,
belly?
Literally. Well, like,
Get the Legolas like.
yes,
Swinging
yeah,
under
fucking
the-
off the like elephant trunk and everything. But that's what like I did crit.
Hell
He
yeah.
does 116 damage.
God damn.
Because I hit with all 3 hits.
Yeah.
The crit alone was like 64 damage,
Oh,
and then the
yeah.
other 2 were another like 60.
Papa.
And it's as he's shredding up into her, like
Take notes. Take notes.
it is spraying him with fucking viscera and blood. Not a happy moment.
Oh.
Like it's agonizing.
Oh yeah, because it's
Like, it's not just that she bleeds. She is an entity of a different existence and measure to us. And it's as he's tearing up into her, you all would hear, despite the distance away, a scream, a wail of agony, a shriek of pain and anguish. And it begins to twist her form. The visage of her face.
Hell yeah.
And we go to Dom.
So speaking of books, how big is the Gamdar's Pot Pie book?
God damn it. Fucking stack, dude. You know
Alright.
she's full of recipes.
Yeah. So
She's
Ritora,
hundreds of years old.
So Ritora and I can both absolutely fit on this book.
Yeah.
We're very small.
This is no Titanic conclusion.
Thank God. Incredible.
Yep.
Yeah. So I would
I could also
Never
just
let you
turn
go.
into a fish.
You think
Is what I would say.
you don't know what you are.
I don't know anything.
what you are. She's 2 rounds after me, so I would just hold my action to move with her.
Yeah.
Am I not?
It's Rita and then.
And then
Oh,
you,
that says Ruta.
yeah.
Yep.
2 R's. Got
You
it.
guys can move
Move
simultaneously.
and then put the book down and attempt to slide down
Yeah.
the ravine together on
Yeah.
Gamdar's Pot Pie book.
Yeah. Okay.
Does he use his eyes during this during this round?
Yeah, she looked all right.
What's your pass?
Does she look?
A
23?
lot, 23. Yeah.
23?
Very
She
high.
looks like Ritora. Why would there be anything different, Don?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's on.
It's just Ritora.
What about her eyes?
They look like Ritora's eyes.
All right.
What are you looking for? What color are her eyes? Hazel, right?
They were like a mossy green.
They're mossy green. Don.
I've
A peaceful,
It's the tried and true method of what
tranquil mossy green.
were
R. And R. Were and are.
as a man that has looked into many people's eyes, both alive and dead.
You said it.
Including like
Yeah.
Arthur,
Yeah,
who's
yeah,
got
yeah,
some
yeah.
shit going
Yeah.
on. Anything look weird? Also, the magical eye that I have.
Are you pulling the magical eye out? Because that's a different thing than what you were describing to me. You got 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Before I go on a slide, I gotta peep.
My friend came back to life. That doesn't happen.
Real quick, remember, we said a code word in the past.
We've heard of one other person this has
yeah.
worked
That's
with,
up to
and he's
him.
not in his
Oh,
own
yeah.
body.
I just
know.
to
No,
throw
no,
that
you're-
out there,
you're
like
totally
DJ
right.
to Don to remind
Yes.
you. Not
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know that. I don't think either would remember that in this moment. I would
Ask him
check with the
anyway.
magical eye though,
I
for
remember
sure,
the code word.
because this is a thing that
You know.
Mm-hmm.
inexplainable. I would
I'm
check.
gonna draw
Don't
one
remember
of
the
the
code word. Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm cool.
No, you see no difference to Ritora, except that in the visage of her soul, that transparency to it, there is a moment that when you lift and adjust the eye, you see Ritora, you hold it aloft, you see the soul kind of like flickering and then disappear.
And it doesn't come back. It's just
Gone. Vanished.
okay.
Oh, the music.
That's bad.
I don't know if I want to slide with her now.
No, I mean we're getting on the fucking book. You're not good, but like you
That
got
was weird.
you got 87 hands coming out of your sleeves, and I'm like, hey, what up?
You just can't be pleased on, can you? Too
Whoa.
many souls, not enough. What do you want? What do you want from
Too
us?
few souls,
Yeah,
not
too
good
few
enough.
souls.
Maybe you can borrow one. She's 13.
We can never.
We'll never appease men. Wow.
It's just Don. It's just Don. That's really fucked up to lump us all in.
I'm sorry. You were really upset about the many hands.
Yeah, she's still a problem. Yeah, for sure.
Confirmed.
If anything, this is all made it worse.
So no souls is better.
To be determined.
Confirmed.
To be determined. To be determined. I'll
I
hold my
rest
judgment.
my case.
Yes, you know what?
Thank
That
you.
dead person
Octane.
is better than a haunted one. Yes, I do think that.
She's not dead. She's right here.
She's fine.
Well, no
She's
soul.
Ritora. Look at
Someone
her.
with no soul is better than somebody with too many souls.
As alive
That doesn't
as
mean
I've
she's not haunted.
ever been.
All right, let's get on this book.
Yep. The two of you slide down into the ravine together.
Butterflies.
Yeah, and
You guys can make deck checks.
yeah, and as we're sliding, I would just ask like, what happened? How were you alive?
Do you feel
Do
dead?
you feel dead? I'm literally mouthing it to John. Like, now's your chance.
17.
Sarah, you also make a dex
Oh
check.
yeah. Where's my dice?
Roll my dice.
If it's above a 10, you're fine.
It's an 11,
did
so.
You're fine. Yeah, two of you successfully. Same thing as with. I would say that you guys instinctively almost like wrap an arm around one another to secure each
Yeah.
other, like at the waist.
Yep.
Exterior hands on edges of book, and just whee.
Magic carpet ride.
Literally. A whole new soul. What? Why do you have a new soul? Yeah, and you say, what?
I said, what happened? How are you alive? Clearly you must have died if you alluded to us being more similar now. And then I remembered that I died and talked about it with my friends. How I drowned.
Yes.
6 seconds now.
Yep.
Am I able to
You have
respond?
6 seconds now for your response.
She said not to be so reckless with your life.
And we'll go to chat. Oh, yeah.
Several people just retching in the.
Yep.
Just in pain, just. Oh, God, my back! Oh, God. And then I just look around and just.
Yeah, I would say maybe 10 feet away from you, unconscious, dying form of Sabrina.
I hobble over as best I can.
Yep.
And fall to my knees at her side.
Yep.
Is she breathing at all?
Yep. Very faintly.
I can't cast anything, but I can now cut my hand and feed her some of my blood.
Hell yeah.
And I will take the damage.
Yep. D6, and then I get that back.
And then I kind of just like, hey, wake up.
Bloody hand.
Nice, she gets 5. Or I take 5.
Yep.
You
And
take
gets
5,
us.
she gets 5. Give and take.
Oh God, I'm not doing well.
Where are we?
I think we're at the bottom of a chasm. I don't know. The ground shook and then we fell.
Oh, good.
Are you? Like no.
Oh,
Hey, stay up.
I'm
Stay awake.
alright.
Stay awake.
I'm alright.
Stay up.
We gotta get you up. We gotta get you out of here.
Puppies.
I'll try and lift her with my 9 health and my -1 strength.
She's at 5!
I'm gonna try. Didn't say I was gonna shove her on the ground. I'm
Don't
gonna try.
try.
I'm just weak. I know my strength. It's -1.
-2 crowd over here.
Yep.
Hey, am I
This
right?
weird strength dump party. Yes.
Oh no, that's a no.
Really bad.
Yeah, I
How
would
much
say
does she
that
weigh?
I drag her.
she's not, like, super... She also doesn't really have, like, much in terms of belongings.
She's
Yeah.
Pregnant, though.
Yeah, she's pregnant,
That's
so
your,
she's
that's
absolutely,
your
like...
carry weight before
Yeah.
you were
Yeah.
slowed by 5 feet.
Yeah, so like
So-
it's a grasp and like it's a slow pull, and she very heavily leans on you. Like the weight for her being like, I don't think that fall was good for me.
Can I put my ear to her belly and see if I hear a heartbeat?
Absolutely, make a perception check.
Is it?
You're about to get haunted.
We're all fucking haunted. It's fine.
John
You mean
goes
our
and-
character?
John
No,
goes and
I
changes
don't.
all of our backgrounds to the haunted one.
Yep.
Don't fuck me. Okay, that's an 18.
I would say that as you lean down and you place an ear on her belly, you would hear a coughing and a wheezing, like a.
Oh my god.
That's more concerning than nothing.
Did the cough sound masculine or feminine?
Feminine.
Oh no.
That's good.
No.
That's good.
She's okay.
She.
It's a girl. We gotta get you out of here. You and the little one. And I continue just pulling her in a direction that I can try and get away.
It's changing. She just begins to hobble away with you.
It's changing.
We're good, Glenn.
Exploded.
I really just want to lay on the ground. I just want to fucking lay here. I'm very tired. I'll stand up and just.
Did you fall down too?
fuck you. Stand up.
Oh, it was technically a controlled fall.
Cool. I'm real proud of you, Felix.
I'm glad you're alive.
Is anyone else?
Everybody else sounds like they're in pain.
I'm fine.
Keep your voice down. Instead of speaking to your mind, I say, keep your voice down. I don't want him to come over.
Is that you, God? I'll walk down to where Felix came into the chasm with the break of the fissure to chasm.
Yep.
And it's nobody else, just you.
It's just me.
Yep.
As far as I can tell.
Yep.
I'll turn around and look back down the fissure and see if there's anybody else in the line that I'm in.
Weird.
Rita?
Unconscious.
Hey. Get up.
Dead.
Hey. Get up.
Get up.
Can you go get him?
He's not getting
I'm
up.
exhausted.
Yeah. I'm gonna go walk down and go pick up my boy. You said he's unconscious?
Is he sleeping?
He fell asleep immediately. That's bad. Concussion. No, it's fine. You dumped it.
I was gonna say we would have had plenty. We know at this point. Don't go to bed.
Sleep it off.
Yeah, so I'll help him up and then whatever remaining movement get to the end of the chasm with him.
Absolutely.
You know you're a lot heavier than you used to be.
He keeps giving me extra stew and jerky.
Yeah,
He's trying to fatten me up.
I think so.
I think he's a kink.
I was just gonna say I think he likes you.
Big and hairy. I get it. I'm pretty handsome. Oh. I think there's a rock in my lung.
In?
On it.
No, in.
On it.
Can that happen?
A rock in you?
Oh no.
Did you eat it?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna check him.
Oh yeah, no. As you like kind of run your hand down his back, there is a stalactite that is penetrated into him. Like
Medic.
blood
I gotta think.
seeping down his back and hip.
We leave that. We leave it alone. We leave that alone. I'm
Not dead yet.
going
We are the
to
gnomes.
give him an elixir of health.
That'd be cool.
It cures any disease afflicting you. Yeah, like stalactite.
It's like stalactite lung.
He's no longer blind. He's deaf. Paralyzed.
He's got it's black lung. It's fine. It works.
That's the wrong one then.
Honestly,
No.
Okay, no, I got a potion of healing that I can give him.
Okay.
Fucking puns.
Yeah, we'll do a potion of healing greater, so that's 44.
Nice.
Stalactitosis.
We're gonna leave that right there. You drink that.
Tuberculosis.
He heals for 16. So yeah,
You know,
he just like kind of
tuberculosis of tubers.
takes a rag from his pouch and just puts it on his back. Okay.
Yeah, come on. It's okay.
I think it'll be good.
Yeah, we'll get this out of you.
Thanks.
Wish that was the first time I ever said that to you,
Oh my god.
What?
but he fell on a stick before anyone asked. I can hear the gas.
I didn't say anything.
I love the thought of forced defending
Before anyone says anything.
Walking towards me out of the dark. I didn't say anything. Is he okay?
You didn't hear that?
Fell on it.
You didn't hear that?
Hear what?
From the other chasms, I heard a, huh?
No.
I'm over
it
here.
was Elusil.
What the fuck?
What?
He stops regrowing. What?
I lost my cock somewhere in the ravine.
Your best man's
You gotta go and find it.
No, I think Weird found it.
Oh Christ. Yeah, it goes back to Elusil's turn.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, I'm here.
Oh, I'll second wind myself too, just
Yeah.
as the end of my
Yep.
thing.
I will say that for the people in the ravine, you hear a slight shaking and rumbling of the ground back near where you had previously been, up above. That is all. That's all he can do. Is slowly heal and reform.
Oh no.
Then we go to Laverna, who now has to 1v1 the king.
Oh.
She can try.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That is the plan. She now recognizes that he is underneath her. So I think again grapple. I think it's hug. Yeah, I think it's a hug. I think she's gonna hug him.
Our old friend.
Or do
Hold reliable.
I have not been rolling for my psychic breath. Surely by mathematic principle, of course it comes back. I think her thought is to instinctively attempt to disable him. And that she is going to utilize her psychic scream, that as she rears up, as he is carving into the softness of her underbelly, she rears up, pulls in a deep inhale, and as the form of her face twists and shifts, as skin sloughs off and more grows out from the empty reaches of the abyssal form, covering over her face like bark, that it twists and corrupts, and down looking at Tarathel is a severed face of his beloved Ariatha.
Oh.
And she just looks down at him and wails, "You were supposed to love me." And screams. Who wants to roll his wisdom save?
I'll do it.
Hell yeah, one of the
You
two.
can do it.
I don't care.
Choose a bad one.
Papa.
Or no, a good one? His
Good
wisdom
one.
save?
Good one.
It's his
His
save.
wisdom save.
one.
It's Papa's wisdom.
Papa.
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 Papa, can you hear
Maybe I
me?
should do it then.
Oh no. It's a wisdom?
Yeah.
That's a 6.
6 on the die. Oh boy.
He's a wise man.
He's got good wisdom.
He's so smart.
He's
He's a dream.
He's the whiz.
He's the win.
Well, the DC is a 25.
It's fine.
It's not.
He's got a plus 44 though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He thinks about. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that.
Nope.
He's
Advantage.
fucked.
So these dice are broken, so that's probably why.
All the sides say 1. So
Yeah.
weird.
It's really bizarre. Except for that one that just said 6. That one's broken.
You need
Takes
dice.
38 psychic damage and he is stunned.
Oh no!
Whoops.
Yeah.
No
think
legendary
Papa's-
resistance.
This is Elusil Papa or my Papa?
I
Your dad.
feel like he would not be able to upon seeing Ariatha.
Yeah.
I think seeing the sundered face split, the eyes that to him he has now once again seen in a daughter he thought dead, that to see her again 1600 years again later would absolutely shake him to his core.
Yeah.
And that is the end of Laverna's turn. We go to Paul.
Ooh, no.
Bleeding man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Rita's
Okay.
bad.
I would go towards the next chasm wherever I hear struggling.
That would be Thariel and Sabrina.
So.
Yep.
I mean, my movement speed's halved, so
Yep.
I might have to dash.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, you hurry over and you see Sabrina just hobbled over also, like kind of bleeding, trailing out from her mouth. Thariel and her struggling out together arm in arm.
Shit.
Yep, really bad state.
I will attempt to help them, and as I do, I'll just say, "You're not gonna bite me, right?"
I would never hurt you, Felix.
Ah!
Just kidding.
Yeah, I'll help them out.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, they gather with you in the ravine. Nesgrim, you're over here also.
Yeah, so after that amount of time, with now people are approaching me.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
We're
people are
emerging.
beginning to commune together at the ravine.
I would cast light on my sword.
Yep.
So, and I would just kind of hold it up and be like, there's a rope over here. I got a way out.
I see the light. I see the light, Rita.
Nesgrim?
Oh, Oh, it's Nesgrim, thank God. Scared me for a second there.
Nesgrim
felt
never
fine.
looked so good.
Thank you. Been working out.
I mean, you look pretty not hurt.
Oh yeah, I feel fine.
I don't.
Didn't fall.
I got impaled.
Yeah, he's got it's through him.
Yeah, and he's gonna start turning, and you're gonna see maybe like 6-ish inches out, protruding, a stalactite base that's.
Can I pull back the I cast light? I'd like to not do that then.
Sure.
All right.
I think you wouldn't be able to see it without that. That would be their
sure.
recognition to approach you.
Oh, sure. Okay.
If Ravine is 80 feet wide, you're at opposite end. They were over here in fissures.
Sure,
They would be
okay.
stepping out and beginning to walk like 15 feet and around towards
They would
you.
need the light to
Correct.
see. Okay, yeah, so I'll keep light on
Yep.
then. I don't have a bonus action that's helpful here. I don't think. No, not really. It's my turn.
Absolutely. At the end of that interaction, Laverna's going to use her legendary actions. He's stunned. She is going to create 2 spheres of darkness around him.
Oh,
Oh no.
Jesus.
Because that then leads into his turn. And it is a creature that starts their turn within X number of feet of the sphere, have to make a wisdom save.
Did his legendaries reset?
For what? His legendary actions? And
Yeah, for the king.
he does not go yet. This is
Okay.
at the end of him.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah, he starts his turn. His stuff comes back, so his legendary actions, but he has to use them outside of his turns. He's also still stunned. Because he repeats that at the end of his turns. So, he, with being stunned, makes the wisdom save. He's not going to be able to move towards it either. Yeah. He fails the whiz save on that as well. There is no sense of resistance from him, as there is just an emptiness that feels as though it has consumed him. His turn ends. The spheres contact him. He repeats the saves to see whether or not he remains stunned. Damn. No, he still remains fucking stunned.
Oh no.
That's miserable. I think that sadly makes too much sense. And I think that the 2 spheres of darkness converge on his point, and each of them in unison touch him. And he disappears, along with the spheres. And then it is his turn. Well, then it is the end of his turn, and we go to Dom. And I have to roll for stuff for him while he's inside of a terrible sphere of pain.
Pain sphere.
Pain sphere, pain sphere. Oh,
That's what they called me in high school.
Legendary pain sphere.
Why?
You spoke with her?
Yes.
Why did they call you that?
She sent me back.
I was really good at dodgeball.
Unfinished business?
What?
What did you give?
Promise.
To do what?
Protect you. Protect me.
I'm bleeding.
We're not there yet. Hold on. We're walking. I am glad to have you back, but I am sorry for what you have endured to get back.
I would do it again. Though I do not wish to.
We go to Thariel.
Sorry.
Again, 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, as the very real thing.
Yeah.
It needs to be 6
Yeah.
seconds.
Okay.
Just to understand, is everybody kind of like gathered like where the ravine?
People are the ravine with it being 80 feet wide.
Yeah.
People
There's
were at
a lot.
fissures at one point. Nesgrim is at opposite side, holding
Yeah.
up his sword aloft with light.
Okay.
So people are leaving fissures and moving towards Nesgrim to collect with Nesgrim.
I'm just like seeing the light and assuming that somebody's there to help. Just help, help, and we kind of just hobble our way in. Just
Yeah.
both of us, just beaten and bloody, and just looking like on the
Yeah, I mean, again, to cross 80 feet, like, you guys are not moving at your full speeds. So, like, that's another reason for why I need to maintain the integrity of the 6 seconds of initiative. Because I'm not saying that, like, that fight can't just suddenly fucking conclude. You guys aren't safe.
Yep.
Like, I need to maintain that.
Yeah.
You guys are stumbling out.
I'm
Is
gonna try and stay close to the wall so we're not like in the middle, just like dee, like it's easy to be seen.
So the thing is, though, to be able to cross the ravine,
You have to walk through the
you
middle.
have to walk through the openness. You can't just hug a wall. You would be walking
Sure.
parallel to where your friends are.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. So then we're just whatever the quickest way out is because we're both doing really bad.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You would see Nesgrim's light and begin to hobble over in that direction.
Yeah.
Yaz is hanging out, and Glenn.
I'm gonna just keep rushing Riordan along.
He takes 2 damage from bleeding.
I'm gonna try and let me see. I got something in here. I will take a shard of bedding from my bedroll,
Okay.
like a big strip,
Yep,
to
rip
try
it.
to like
wrapping him?
stop him up
Sure.
a little bit, yeah,
Okay.
and just kind of keep him from bleeding out more.
Make a medicine check.
19.
Yeah, absolutely. You tightly affix it. I will say that he will stop taking damage from bleeding. Anything else?
We're just gonna walk our full distance as far as we can get across.
Absolutely.
Question, John.
Yeah.
How am I coming back? In terms of
Hit points?
well-being, hit points,
You are back at 1 hit point.
1 hit point.
Hey, that's just as good as 50.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Not as good as 55, am I right?
Not in all things.
This is where,
Sleep, for example.
again, this is where like it matters because Tarthel is gone.
Yep.
She's still there.
Yep.
Elusil is at the bottom of the fucking fissure, healing, and she knows that. You guys might not, but she does. Oh my god, I'm a monster when it comes to this psychic scream. She's gonna fucking scream down at him as well. Anybody want to roll his wit save?
Ooh.
Oh, that's actually not bad.
That's the wrong character to roll good on.
Well, we want them to keep
It's
fighting.
just the die.
Yeah, true.
We need
Just
a
tell me the die
sponge.
number. 18 on the die. He succeeds, so he is not stunned. He takes half the psychic damage.
He's not scared of Ariatha.
Correct.
Yeah.
I ain't scared no ghosts.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no sleep. I ain't afraid of no bed.
He takes 20. But he's not stunned. She recognizes, though, that he is down there. She is far too big to be able to get into the 10-foot wide fucking fissure. He is also way too down
Yep.
for her to realistically reach.
Like when you put like a treat in a Pringles can. For a kid, just
20 bright, 20 dim.
Yeah, and we're like 100 and
We're more than 100.
yeah, we're over
And 80
200
feet
feet
down.
now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We are out of direct line of sight.
No, absolutely.
For all she knows, we could be dead in the caverns.
Maybe.
Absolutely.
fissures.
But I have fly speeds. I'm going to go 60 this way and then 20 up. Don't worry about moving the miniature.
Yeah.
But just to iterate to you guys again, she is still definitively a threat to you guys.
Yep.
And as she comes 60 out and then 20 up, I think it becomes kind of fucking reasonable for a creature with 120 feet of dark vision to see
Anyone coming up out of the...
the edges of light.
Yeah.
You're
At least 20 feet. Yeah, 20
That-
bright, 20 dim. Yeah.
you now are still probably 150 feet away from her, but at 20 bright, 20 dim, I think she is just able at the distance to discern that there is a glow of light in the
A
distance.
faint light. Yeah.
Yup.
That she can see. Yeah.
That's her turn, because breath weapon is her full action, and that is her 80 feet of fly speed. That is the end of her turn. Man, dude, I really want... No, he's not able to get out yet. Fuck. Yeah, we go to Paul. So I gotta roll for him once more.
Could you... So potion of vitality removes any exhaustion. Does that mean all?
Or a level. Yeah.
Can you read it again? Sorry, I can pull it up also.
If it says any exhaustion, I think that would be all levels.
Yeah, on D&D Beyond, it says when you drink this potion, it removes any exhaustion you are suffering and
Yeah.
cures disease. So that would be all.
All of it.
Do you want to play a game, John?
Sure.
All right, great. Let's take a look here.
Burn
My-
yourself, Paul.
Yeah, so
Play with fire.
Mm-hmm.
let's see.
That's when Felix gets addicted to vitality potion.
So
Burn, burn,
addicted to
burn,
him.
Swig.
All right, dude, yeah, no.
if I burn 4 levels of exhaustion as I chug the potion, so I want 8 side points, I'm greedy.
Don't you already have 2 levels of exhaustion?
Yes.
No, you can't take 4, you die.
Yeah, if you
5
take
levels of exhaustion, snap kills you.
It's 6.
Is it 6?
6, it's still, he
Still,
had 6.
You
Like-
would take to the 6 and
Die.
die as you're drinking. I will give you 3 and let you drink.
I think, isn't level 5 you're paralyzed? Like,
No, speed reduced.
Yeah,
not-
okay.
it's-
Yeah, you
Pretty
can't
much.
move
You're pretty
and
like
shit
you're
like that.
you're so tired.
well,
that
the
you
speed
can't.
0 paralyzed is where my head, you know.
All right, let me make sure I just this is gone. Hear dragon take flight.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
It was very quiet when it flew previously. You would hear it take flight, but it's still pretty quiet as it's moving through the air.
So where I'm gonna need. Okay, so we're coalescing on the other side.
Correct.
Here, oop, sorry, chat. Let's pretend
Sorry.
the blue is the ravine.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm there.
Yep.
Oh, good call. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're in the blue now.
Yep.
Whoever else is near where I'm at, just put yourselves there because I can't remember.
In weird, I'd be about halfway.
Yep.
You're over here with.
She's already.
She's out. Yeah.
Wait, Felix is with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
He
walked
came over to
you.
help you guys.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Sorry.
Said, please don't bite me.
That's right. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Um,
Now again, you guys still have the remaining 40 feet that it is away from even the onset of the ravine, and then the ravine is another 80. So like she is still 120 feet away and also at an angle. So she's like 150 on the hypotenuse.
Yeah.
But that is again why it's the 120 of vision, 20 bright, 20 dim. She is just able to see the faint light. But you guys, in the dark, you don't fucking see her.
we don't see her, right?
Yup, you just heard the of the dragon take flight.
I could see.
Yeah. Yes, you can see her because you have 300 feet of dark vision.
Just look with your eyes.
I mean,
We're all dead.
I mean,
Oh Lord, she coming.
I know. I know. I don't know. I don't think I can actually do anything.
Don, can you false life all of us so that we look like we all died?
So, I mean, realistically,
She's a bear. Play dead.
I don't think I can do anything that would slow her down or get us away. So, I'm just gonna lean over to Sabrina
Yep.
and Thariel and just say, shh. And if I have time after shushing into Nesgrim's mind, I'm gonna say, dim the light. That's it,
I
realistically.
can't dim it and turn it on and off. It's not my turn anyway, and it's an action.
Yep.
It's an action to turn it off.
It's gonna be your turn though. Sabrina and then you.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Can't you?
Sabrina
can't you
hobbles
flicker
with
it?
you towards Nesgrim.
I move the group Or
quietly. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I would walk with her, so that's
Yep.
fine.
And then Nazarene, we go to you.
Yeah, one more, I think. Probably.
And Felix just said in my mind,
Turn off the light.
Turn it down.
cast light and turn it off.
Yep.
Or no, I wouldn't do that. I would just sheath it.
I unrecast.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Discast.
He sheets it.
I still have an action.
Correct.
I can still see Riorda.
Mm-hmm.
I would approach Riorda.
Mm-hmm.
Then put my hand on his back because I just sheathed my sword.
Mhm.
I would pull the stalactite out. And
No.
Well, hang on, let me finish. While I'm doing,
I would fight you on that. Like,
Well,
I
let
would
me finish,
Yeah,
and
no,
then you
go
can-
like do your thing, but I would be like, whoa.
and then I would cast Lay on Hands
Yeah.
for an amount of points. Let me see how many I have
how
available.
many?
He's got 5.
2.
Yeah.
Shit. I'll burn 15 of them because I've got 30, so I'll take 15 and give him 15.
Yeah. It stops bleeding.
Yeah, as you go to pull it, I'll just like over his mouth as you.
Yep, and Lay on Hands as I remove it. Ow. Yeah, I know that hurt.
Thanks, though.
Yep, you'll be great in a week.
A week.
A whole week.
We are 100 more episodes.
An amount of time, and then I kiss his forehead.
Thanks, buddy.
That's my turn. Or actually, no, I'm sorry, I would move back.
Who wants to roll for Tarathel for the wisdom save to escape the sphere?
Dibs.
Sure. Go right ahead.
I've been
Rolling
rolling
good.
like garbage, so not me.
Sphere bad. Sphere bad.
Sphere bad.
How about a 19?
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
there it is.
Reappears at his space. Who wants to roll to see if he is not stunned at the end of his turn?
What do you have to roll?
I can't go twice in a row. Come on.
I'll do it.
Thanks, Don.
Yeah, I mean, his turn's going to be consumed because he's still stunned. He failed the
Yeah.
last one.
Choose a pretty one.
No stunnerino.
Nope, that's an 8.
Oh,
Stunned.
Plus
Maybe.
37.
all stunning.
Still stunned.
Still stunned.
Yeah, one face off.
Yikes.
Yep. Tom, we good to go.
Is Catherine still climbing?
She's out.
She's out.
Catherine's got a baby and she's running away.
Yep. Good for her.
I gotta get this baby out of here.
Yeah, I would just, as we're walking, I would just cast Cure Wounds on you.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. You get 13 back.
Reset my shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would say that with everybody's movement, you guys have gathered here around Nazgrim, just because there are so many turns that are going to be taken within this window right here that it is, for brevity's sake and ease, simplicity.
We've condensed to Nezra.
You guys have condensed. I will give you a brief respite to discuss what the fuck you're doing. This is the 6 seconds.
Wait for her to fly away and climb. My suggestion.
Who's bashed and beaten?
I think all of us are
Yeah.
doing pretty poorly.
Nah, I'm feeling fucking
I
wonderful,
can't
actually.
cast any spells, and I'm at a level of exhaustion.
I think when I fell, I was scared that I was gonna die, and then my back cracked, and I feel fucking wonderful.
If we
Is
have
she still
a minute,
torn from like
I
where
can
she
get
was
us out of
slashed in
here.
the stomach?
You're speaking.
Oh yeah, you're alive.
What
Hello.
the fuck?
What? Hi.
All right, we'll deal with that
Yeah.
later.
Welcome back.
I would pull out my healer's kit and tend to Sabrina.
Sure.
I'll
One
pull out
cure
a
wounds.
a
How much?
potion of healing greater.
Mm-hmm.
and hand it to whoever
know yet.
needs
Hang on.
it. It's 4d4. Shall take it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna use the
Don, do
the
you need
beads
one?
and start casting.
How much,
Take it.
DJ?
4d4.
Well,
I'm rolling it now.
How long?
1 minute.
I know.
Otherwise, I was gonna start casting
turns.
sleep on motherfuckers.
Well, I tried, Shell.
Okay.
5.
I'll take it.
I do not burn out on cure wounds.
Thank you.
Yeah, I need to check that too. I also don't. And neither on general repose. What are we doing?
All right. So
I'm
you
actively
guys can't see it, but she's just fluttering right up there. The moment we crest surface, if we make any sort of sound, light, anything, she'll probably be able to fucking see us.
I think she'll be able to see us if we climb out at all, even if we're quiet.
Yeah. How far does the ravine go in either direction,
80
as far as I
80
can see?
feet.
80 feet in width. In length, it's,
Am I maxing out?
300 feet or more.
Okay.
Oh, it's that 1 minute you're incapacitated.
Mm-hmm. When you're casting. Problem.
The whole, like, everyone who it's being cast on is incapacitated.
All
Yeah,
right.
'cause
So,
it's a 1 minute transformation.
Yeah, that won't work.
So I'm not gonna do that without
Catherine.
consulting. Catherine, I hope, is long gone, but
The best thing I can do is either stab her or I can cast Word of Radiance.
We cannot fight her. We will all die.
No.
I
Well,
think we
you're not
should
gonna do
wait
that.
for her to fly away. Stay here, don't move, keep quiet, no light. Wait for her to fly away.
I'll point at one of the.
We can hide in a crevice and
Yeah.
then climb out once we've heard. She's actively flying?
Yeah.
Can we hear her wings?
No. I can see her.
You
That's
can
it.
see her?
Yeah.
Wait for Vorst to see her leave and then
Yeah.
wait probably a little bit longer even.
If she saw us over in this direction, isn't she just gonna come over this way anyway?
That's what we were saying. Let's go to hide one of the
Yeah, back the other way.
In a crevice.
one of the fissures.
No, why don't we
Okay.
beeline it down the other direction? She's
Down
gonna be
the
looking for
side?
us here. If we go this way.
Point.
Yes,
That way.
we go that way. Go.
Yeah.
Felix, can you run something on that's lit up in another direction?
DM side, if you guys are here, but you need to run back this way, it's 80 feet across.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're
You
running.
have too
I
many
think-
people.
I
Yeah.
think he means
We're
Vorst
hugging wall that we're
pointed-
on.
But
Yeah.
before
That is the
yes.
amended decision.
Yes.
I am saying
Originally.
that the original decision of run back to get into a fissure, you're not crossing 80 feet
Yeah.
with her not having a turn and then going, oh, they're right there. I have
Yeah,
120 feet of sight.
Yeah.
Right.
That was where I was like,
Well, now that we
Oh,
have the
fuck.
light out, we should be beyond what she can see from flying. Because if she's 120 up, and
yes,
we're-
but,
Yes.
but that's why I'm saying that had you guys started to
We would
backtrack,
come back into
Yeah,
her.
she's
What is
coming
this?
this way because she saw the light in this direction.
Right.
Yeah.
That is just the realism of the hunter hunting.
Yep.
Right.
She's coming this way. If you guys backtracked, you're absolutely just, oh, they're down there.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Right.
not going to have an intercept point that's not reasonable for her to fucking see you.
Yeah.
So, you guys are booking it that way or that way?
I think. Yeah.
That way?
Yeah.
Yep, we're going left.
I have blindness.
Yeah,
and blindness.
again, either
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, either way.
Whatever you guys want.
Yeah.
But,
Either can you send Catherine a message?
Can I?
what?
Shit. No, because that's 2 actions.
What were you thinking of doing?
Casting light on a rock and then catapulting it the opposite direction.
You have other people that can cast light. You can cast light.
True. Grab
gonna
a
have
rock,
him cast
fucking- Can you cast light on this?
Do we want her to know that we are even down here anyway? She might have mistaken it as a glow from something else.
She may have think I ported us again.
Sure.
Yes.
We can.
No light.
Sure.
Okay. You guys start rushing that way.
Quietly.
Quietly.
That
Anybody who is slowed, I will scoop.
sure.
So if anybody's running slower than they normally will, I will carry you.
That's Serena.
Cool. I got her.
It goes to Elusil Piriella, who has had 4 turns of coalescing and is reformed. 1 leg and 1 arm.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
He's back.
Yeah.
Did he join his midsections back together?
No.
Like,
This is the pair- These are my ass kicking legs.
But that's where it's like he can now begin to pull himself together. Like, just to give the frame of reference for it as a cinematic experience, he's beginning to reform.
Yep.
That's the end of his turn. It goes to Laverna, and Laverna is absolutely going to fly 80 feet this way.
Can I ready watching the movement of her to instruct everyone to just and hide,
There's nothing for us.
drop and hide? She's got dark vision. She's looking up against a rocky, craggy bottom of a ravine.
It's gonna be really
We're
hard
gonna
to see us.
yeah, we're gonna look like rocks if we don't move.
Okay.
She's a T-Rex and she's outside the maze. Therefore,
So I will ask you guys to make stealth checks, because you're absolutely within her vision for how much she can fly. Because even if letting you guys move your full 30 in a direction, she's coming 80. So it's 20 and then 60. She is like 2/3 of the way through the ravine. You guys are 60 feet down and then maybe 50 to 60 feet away from her.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, if we were running, I'd be looking and watching for her movement to see if either she turned around and we can actually like book it,
Yeah.
or if we need to stop it.
nope, this is just where
Stop and drop.
I think the fairest thing I can do is give you guys stealth checks.
16.
DJ,
4.
Paul,
5.
Glenn,
16.
Joe,
9.
Sarah.
10.
Yeah. Oof. Like, it's this.
two on
I
die.
respect the intention of running away. We are running through a craggy, rocky area. There is no realism to me of there not being ambient noise that is made, even if there's a hush of like, fuck, she's close, stop. It's the like, the stomping of feet, the scratching of dirt, the falling of rocks. We're trying to get 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 people out that are all bleeding, gasping for air in various states of physical fucking absolute agony. You see that she just twists and turns and prepares to dive down in your guys' direction. She is far. She is like 100 feet away. That is the end of her turn. Let me go to Paul.
I would communicate it with everybody that she stops.
Yeah,
in.
you can give a very quiet,
as soon
hushed
as
whisper
she
of,
stops and like begins her dive, I'm gonna go, oh fuck,
Fuck.
she's coming.
And never used this one before.
When they were fighting, she was the one that screamed in agony, right?
correct.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to use a. What's to do? There's nowhere to go.
Port inside of her brain.
Yeah, I mean, there's nowhere else to go. Right? Like we're backed against a wall,
I have
literally.
Yeah,
an ally, and it's just so risky to use at any given point.
this ravine is our Alamo.
All right, give me a second here. I gotta find it. Damn it, where is it? So I'd like to step 35 feet in front, away from everybody, towards where he's looking.
Okay.
I will create a 3rd level spell slot with my bonus action, so I'm going to roll Burnout. It's a 12. And I would like to begin channeling Fireball.
Okay.
So do I need to roll concentration or what's the check? Is it like a check? It's like a. Is it a concentration?
It was
check or-
concentration when we talked about it. Yeah.
Framing.
So is it? Okay, so I'd almost never roll concentration. So
It's a con save.
it's just a con save.
Correct.
Okay.
You have +4 because you're within 10 feet of me.
He
Not
walked 30 feet away.
Right, that's
Yep.
right. He walked for 35 feet away. Yeah.
So that is going to be 24.
Yep. You pass.
Okay.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, I'm going to be looking in the direction that he's looking, so getting ready to see her.
Yep. Well. I think it's the only thing she can do. Sabrina is going to. Well, I have to wait to see whether or not Glenn would kind of let her down. No, she can target. You're fine. Yeah, I think, Felix, you would hear Sabrina call out to you. You're a very brave man. She is going to cast, at your point, right beneath your feet, the spell Daylight. It is going to be absolutely agonizing for her. And I think that's her turn. Nazgrim. 60 bright, 60 dim. Paul.
60 red, 60 dim. Okay.
Yep.
And she's plainly seen us at this point.
And as soon as Daylight is cast, she is also plainly seen.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna use Radiant Soul.
Uh-huh.
And then fly 30 feet up.
Straight up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's action. I don't really have anything good for bonus action, so that'll be it.
It goes to Tarathel. Who wants to roll for Tarathel? See if he is still stunned at the end of his
I'll
turn.
roll it. Natural 20.
Woo!
Ooh, all right.
I will say, purely for the value of that is a very meaningful moment for Thariel, for Tarathel, that I will give him his turn. Because I think that that feels fair. And I think that Tarathel sees in the distance her angled, swooping, beginning to dive. And there is definitively that recognition of, oh no. He has 50 feet of flight. As he begins to take flight, the spectral claw from his hand manifests, and he thrusts it outwards the wings cresting behind him, and you see the hand detach from the part of his severed arm, and it flutters some 30 feet out to him. Yeah. So, like, effectively, it is a mage hand that is able to be utilized as a weapon. And it's as it gets 30 feet away from him, you see him click his foot together, and he can only teleport to other spots covered with ice. But the hand itself is an icy claw. And it's the sudden, like, whisk into the arm.
Batman grappling.
It's fucking sick as fuck. I'm so happy.
You may be the Night Mother, but I am the Night.
Right?
Like
the second time Batman.
he can Spider-Man like Spider-Man in the games where he grapples to nothing.
Yeah.
I have to see if that recharges next turn.
I'm above all the buildings.
He can't get within range of her. He is like 30 feet behind her. Yup.
He needs ice.
Correct. No. Hold on. 'Cause that only uses his bonus action. Is a one action cast. Yep. It is as he extends into the claw and it reaffirms around his body that he then washes his hand forward ahead of him. He can cast this on himself because it's fucking badass, but he's going to cast Investiture of Ice. So he, in the same way that she is able to do, but a more complete form. So she just swirls various sporadic pieces of a blizzard concentrated around like her lower torso. As he does it, it envelops like 20 feet around him, a swirling fucking vortex of ice. And it quite literally, despite it being concentrated on him, it freezes the air around him for him to run on. And
Oh my god, he's fucking frozen!
And that is the
Where
end of his
is
turn.
my super claw?
And we go back to you guys. This is the frame for you guys, everybody but Paul and Nesgrim, to have a decision for what you guys are doing here. With the daylight, you would see Tarathel running on ice towards the dragon still preparing, beginning its fucking swift-ass descent in your direction. Sabrina has encased Felix in daylight. There is 60 feet of bright extending out from him, 60 feet of dim. He is standing there fucking, Yusuke Urameshi, charging a fucking spirit gun of fireball in this thing's direction.
So,
And you guys are in the midst of running.
my father's managed to find some sort of vigor. Maybe I can speak to the dragon. Maybe I can call forth the dragon. For the people of Alglatha, for the Alvrathan line. I can thaumaturgy and...
I'm not there.
Mm-hmm.
You can.
I think you should try.
What do you do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand you.
My microphone.
No, I'm gonna hand you a.
Hey, buddy.
I'll hand you a potion of heroism.
Yeah. I don't know what that does.
10 temporary hit points last for an hour.
I'm saying. Fine.
10 temporary
I did not
hit
hear
points.
that.
So you get 10 hit points.
Okay.
You're also going to be under the effect of Bless for an hour.
Nice.
What does Bless do again? It's
Adds a
plus 4?
d4.
Great, because I have...
2 ability checks, not saving throws.
Okay.
Right?
For what's up?
Blesses ability checks, not saving throws.
No, saving
Opposite.
throws, not ability checks. Guidance is ability checks.
There you
not
go.
saving
What he
throws.
said.
Thank
What
you.
the DM said.
Thank you.
All right, well, I am going...
Ooh, and real quick, too.
What are you asking, Sarah?
How far is she from us?
Still like 100 feet. She's beginning her descent. So again, this is where 6 seconds is so fucking weird to try to cinematically describe because
Yeah.
she doesn't just like go, oh, it's my turn. Whoop.
Yeah.
Like, she's beginning her movement in your guys' direction.
Sorry, she's about 100 feet. Like,
100 feet.
Like angled?
Angled.
How?
Yeah.
What's the triangle look like? How
Yeah,
far
yeah.
away is she and how far up is she?
I'm gonna do math.
60 away, 60 up.
Okay.
Like, again, that's where I'm just fucking
Yeah.
Okay.
eyeballing it and being like
Yeah.
roughly 100. It's not 100, but like she's 60 to 70 away, 60 to 70 up in the midst of her descent towards you guys.
The royal mithril armor that was in the armory, or that was in Tarathel's like showcase area, did that have like a helm or a pin or anything on it, as well as just like the actual like?
Sorry, the one that was on the stand?
Yes,
Not,
the royal mithril plate for Al.
did it have a helm? Yes.
Okay.
Yep. You gonna put the hat on
Did
it?
it have a? Well, I can't because she's got horns. Unless it's an open top. It's got the George.
It's just the grooves.
This is what it is.
She doesn't have horns, and the crown's gone.
I've got like
You got the little,
little guys.
little guys, but like it's
I'm
it's
like a
not.
giraffe.
Yeah. And I'd imagine too if it is like a royal helm for like the royal family, it's like it would be like your face is present.
Yeah,
It literally
absolutely.
just it's
Like-
almost more of a crown than
Correct.
anything.
Yep.
Yeah, I would
Yeah, it's a very open face great helm where like it's
I
got
would
just
hand that to her as with the potion of heroism.
Mhm.
For you to
put this hat on, drink
Yep.
this, go yell at a dragon.
Yep.
What the fuck?
And I'll,
Oh, I missed that.
and I'll pull out my sunblade and just have it be ready.
Yeah.
I am going to try to buy you time.
By doing what?
Uh,
Look at me! You got my soul.
and
Oh dear.
I'm gonna just look over to Ritora, who literally just said that she was sent back and has to protect me.
Yeah. I'm gonna go die.
I am so sorry. I'm gonna walk.
Grapple him. Grapple that motherfucker. That is your
Yeah.
literal job.
Yep. It's no,
It's no.
no.
It's a no for me, dog.
Mm-hmm.
And I will do it from here. I'm going to hold my action to when she is within 60 feet
Yep.
of us. I am going to cast command and say grovel.
Sure.
So that way she stops on the ground.
Oh,
prone
she
in
swoops
front
in
of
and
us.
hits.
Yeah, absolutely.
Belly.
You're holding action to cast command.
Did I have to use my action to stop him?
He didn't move, so
Okay.
no. If he was going to move, I would have had you grapple him to prevent him to move.
Yep, you grabbed me and was like, yeah, okay.
Fuck it.
I'm gonna cast
Silence on him.
silence.
Counterspell.
That's some real Giga brain move.
No. Better than counterspell. It can't fail.
Gonna hold my action.
I'm going to cast Conjure Woodland Beings.
Okay.
It's a 4th level spell.
Uh-huh.
I can summon fey creatures that appear in unoccupied spaces that I can see within range. I have the option of choosing 1 fey creature of a challenge rating 2 or lower, 2 of 1 or lower,
Yep.
4 of a half or lower.
What are you picking?
40 wolves.
With
Fuck
wings.
me back.
Combat weapon
We
fly.
waited
I got dragon breaths for me.
Wombats. That's what I said.
60 wombats.
So
Wombats, please.
it gives sample creatures here.
Yeah. What do you want?
I'm leaning towards the 8 1/4. Guys, but
60
in
chipmunks.
general, like
Squirrels?
just as a player, CR2.
Yeah.
What does I'm not super familiar with challenge ratings
Yeah.
because I've
What does that look like?
yeah. What does that look like? Like it says Sea Hag. I don't know what a Sea Hag does.
You really want to summon a hag?
Well, it,
You don't want to do it, Sarah.
Do we want to summon a hag?
No! We don't!
here's the thing.
Who's gonna know
What-
hag law better
I don't
than
get
a
a
hag?
choice of what gets summoned
Night
aside from
Mother?
the challenge rating. These are just
Summon a
samples.
hag.
the person who gets to choose is John.
What's the challenge rating of a sea hag?
2.
Then pick something lower.
Sea hag and forest hag, the green hags, are the lowest hags. If you pick things that are lower than CR2, I can't hag you. What would you
I'm
like?
assuming you would hag.
So,
if
yeah.
given the opportunity.
It's a hag. You're summoning a small hag, and it's gonna be like, that's my master. And you're like,
Show me wound bat.
Hey, Mom!
Shank, shank, shank.
No need to open the door. They brought me through, dumbasses.
so, Sarah, I'll do you a solid.
She's trying to summon a hag.
Yeah.
I did not try.
She was
to
like,
summon
oh, I can summon a hag? Yeah, that
She
one.
did summon a.
No.
Yeah, the hag has been canonically summoned. Okay.
I'm just trying to figure. Like, I.
Hold on.
What if it's a traitorous hag?
Well, one is
Not
like
all hags.
Only one hag I
CR1 is
trust.
like a dryad.
So,
I'm trying to
all
think if we want
right.
more.
One
just you.
quarter. Sarah,
Yeah.
1 quarter is sprites, pixies, blink dogs.
Blink dogs.
I like that.
1/2 is darklings or satyrs. Darklings are like assassins. CR1 is dryad or quickling. Want to summon some dryads? I feel like that'd be fucking cool.
No.
Come on, man. Give me
No.
some tree, guys.
I don't like that it has to be Fae.
Uh-huh.
Fuck with the satyrs.
Well, they're
Satyrs
woodland
are sick, dude. I love me a good satyr, dog, you know?
Good man.
You
Good
really
man.
do.
I love a good. Could you imagine right now if she summoned
man.
satyrs and I pull out
We're below
Jordan,
Goat
I
Man's
pull out Jacob right now,
We're below
right?
I love that
We're
guy.
under
I
Goat
love
Man's
him.
bridge.
Great.
Is that the name of
You
the
know
bridge
what?
above us? Is Goat
It's
Man's
the only
Bridge?
reasonable answer, Sarah.
You know what?
Or I'll tell you what, because I didn't look up what CR2 is.
Is
Blink
hag,
dog,
is hag
Sarah.
going to be one of them?
So it's Sea Hag, Mean Lock, or a Darkling Elder.
Huh?
1 in 3 chance for it to be a Sea Hag, dog.
That's
No,
it's-
there's one hag I trust, and she's a fucking sea hag.
That's just. I don't know if you
She
don't want to
summons-
give me this
somehow
information, but like,
summons yours.
for example, a sea hag. How much HP does one of those got?
You don't know?
Meh. Maybe.
Less than a dragon's worth. I can tell you that much.
But more than a
Substantially less
common.
than a
But
dragon.
more than a
Yeah,
common.
but hag v hag.
But if you have multiple, then she has to target multiple.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna go with the
Sea
the
hag.
1 quarter.
1
The
quarter.
1 quarter.
Hold on. All right, so hold on.
No, satyrs 1/2.
No.
Yeah.
So,
So you
Show me
get
Boombat.
sprites, pixies, blink dogs.
dog.
I don't know if it's a combo of the 3 or if
Dog.
it's all the same.
I'm gonna give you all.
They can't fly.
Yeah, they can
Blink.
They can blink.
Okay. You got me there,
No.
I guess.
I can
Like-
blink
like-
too, Glenn.
Yeah, really.
No,
they can teleport.
they teleport.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Every
They have lungs that expand and
More
deflate.
dogs. More
They
dogs.
can breathe.
Yeah, literally.
Pack tactics, pack tactics.
This is a dog-heavy party, John.
No, no.
Tactics?
High tactics.
Hag tactics. No.
See?
enough of that.
No.
No hag tactics.
All right, Buzz Killington over here.
No, I'm trying to get pack
Oh, I need
tactics
to
for me and
roll
my pack.
for
Dog man.
burnout.
Where my dog?
Other dog man.
More dogs.
Blink dogs.
Is it still at 12?
Dog men.
Who's the alpha?
Together. Dog strong.
That was a 12.
Who's the alpha?
We don't go by that.
It's weird. That's his way of saying it's weird.
No, we don't go by that.
We don't have a tiered system here. It's
But-
weirder.
It's She's the eldest.
Yeah. She's still alive, technically. She would be.
I don't know about technically.
Well,
She's
she can still communicate with us, so it would be.
Send me
It's kind of like a Vlaakith type thing
Send
going
me
on
the
now.
dogs with the
Okay,
stat
yeah.
block.
You know, she can still communicate with us, so that would make her the ruler right now.
She's alive. She's alive. I got you.
Just love in our hearts. That's what really matters.
No, not mine. No, not here. Nope.
Out the window.
Yeah. See ya.
Get out of town.
Hasta
Watch it, buddy.
luego.
Watch it, buddy. Watch it.
What's what?
Stop dropping that shit.
Oh boy.
Nothing what?
Those.
Well, I can't help that.
It's like throwing them.
I'm clumsy, dog.
He's throwing them everywhere.
Right. They all have the same.
You got 8 of them.
What'd she pick?
She randomed and got pixie.
So I rolled a 16 plus.
They're neutral good. Neutral
six.
good.
They're
Does
real
any of-
high in initiative.
Hell yeah. What are they?
I rolled a 16 plus 5, so 21.
I feel like
Did any of them like have like a little pop of like watermelon colors when they burst into existence here?
I think they all look like the loot bugs from Lethal Company.
I hate it.
Yippee!
Oh, I
Worst
hate that
pixie I've ever seen.
Yippee!
Yeah, like one of
why I
them
killed
didn't
him.
just show up with like bad tattoos.
Yeah,
and
yeah, there's one bad
kind
boy.
of look like Marcus
Yeah,
somehow.
there's one bad boy. He's
leather
got
jacket?
sunglasses and a hat.
Crowbar,
He's got a crowbar.
motorcycle.
He's a paladin.
Wow. Stay wild.
Motorcycle with a lion head.
Yeah, ooh, I like that.
He's a
So
paladin.
you do that, and then you're trying to talk to the dragon.
Correct.
What do you say?
I'm first going to cast Thaumaturgy,
Absolutely.
and then in Draconic,
Okay.
I am going to say, Father, Leviathan, I, Thariel Alvratham, sole remaining heir to the Alglathan throne, implore you to join us. For the Alvrathan line, for the Alglathan people, we serve you, we exalt you.
What at what cost?
I love when you make villains.
Is
The
she
villain
the
is a
villain?
friend.
No, friend.
It's a friend. It's Levi.
No! No!
Levy.
Levy sucks.
We love Levy, you watch him now.
Leviticus.
It is as you are calling this out that your father is stepping on ice, and he just turns in your direction.
Oh no, I fucked up.
It's not that you fucked up, man, but like, you did a thing.
I know, he's gonna get shredded like my mom did. It's fine. It's fine. If he's gonna get shredded.
I'm fucking. No, it's as he steps, you would see the icicles from the investiture of ice innately contact his physical form and start to solidify like a set of scales that run up his neck, and he begins to grow.
I would hope that if he hears me and at any point locks eyes with me, he can see that I did this from a place of like royalty, of like for the good of the
Oh
people.
yeah.
And not a like, get out of the way, Dad. You got better people to do this.
No,
like
no.
it's
There is
You forgot
Not-
that part. I love you, Dad.
like that.
Dad for 3 hours. And
There is not a look. Oh, again, this is fucking real goddamn in the distance. Where you're like, is that my father?
Can we pretend though?
Daddy.
We can pretend that he's real
Is that your
visible.
dad?
Real visible. He is covered
For
in
the
ice,
plot.
and it is absolutely enveloping in scales of transparent, beautiful icicles. And it is as he looks down in your direction, and he feels this revelatory experience within him, and the call to ascension. Then he just definitely looks over in your direction, and he would call out in a sad, exhausted voice, "Save your mother!" And he would roar deeply as he continues his transformation. It is not an instantaneous thing. We go to Ether.
Yeah, I'm holding my action with the command.
She descends. You cast command. That is the last thing that was being held within, because you're still holding Fireball more, correct?
Depends on how close she's getting.
Absolutely. Command would hit first.
Yeah,
So, what's your DC?
16.
What kind of save?
Wisdom.
Hell yeah, dude. Plus 16. 12 on the die.
All right.
Did you say plus 16?
Yeah, she's proficient.
It's really,
So there's-
there was a nat one.
It had to be
That
that
one.
one.
It's literally all I have.
Oh.
Absolutely. You hear Ether call out the words for the spell command, and the dragon ignores and shrieks in his direction and continues towards you guys. It has 80 feet of movement. It's going to be able to get roughly fucking 10 feet from you at the rate at which it's going for how quickly it's flying.
does it pass me? Because I'm 30 feet above them.
He went 30 feet out.
Oh, sorry,
You
you were
went
talking
up.
Yeah, my goal going up to be if the dragon swoops in, she comes near me, and I get an attack of opportunity on her way down.
I understand. When it comes, though, to the scale and immensity of her, he went 30 back in its direction. You going 30 up, I don't think when it's going at him.
If it's going for Paul, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she wouldn't be within 10 feet of me.
Yep.
Yeah. Unless you ran out.
I'm
It's going to get real close to you. Do you want to fire or not?
Okay, so I would have to choose whether or not to fire or channel. I can't channel and then fire. I would have to wait like another round.
Correct.
And she's going to be within 10 feet.
Yep.
Danger close.
Yep.
All right. As she's approaching, would I be able to see any of the damage on her body?
Yeah, she looks pretty injured. Not like bloody, but there's definitely cuts along like the height of the draconic face. There's definitely like areas of the torso. It's dripping blood as it's descending down. It's still bleeding.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, as she enters the 60 bright,
Yep.
I would like to focus it at where she's bleeding in the
Yeah, aim under her so
Yeah.
it erupts up into the
Yeah.
injuries. Absolutely. I make my deck save.
Oh shit, I lost one.
Jesus Christ!
That's a lot of dice.
Oh, I'm gonna need a calculator. This is crazy. Good lord.
Mental math, bud.
No, because I'll lose track halfway through. And
So many ads on this website.
Paul, I'm an 8.
Well, you definitely fail.
Yep.
Oh, hurry up and get that damage.
I'm trying.
Oh, count faster.
You're killing me.
Ow. I'm like, it's real helpful now.
Okay, 65 fire damage.
60.
60 fire damage.
Any rave or that daylight cast one?
She's lit up. What?
Oh yeah, it is a massive fucking explosion. So for like you guys that are right here, you see Felix just holding it, and it is swooping down at him, and you see him just like and fire it, and it is a sudden like an eruption of cataclysmic fucking force, and it wreaths around the lower stretches of her body, and just
Silence.
In our 6-second break, I put on a little bit of sunscreen
Yup.
on my face.
and like it wreaths around her, and it kind of like almost forces her to like barrel roll in the fucking agony as the flames wash up around her, and it halts the dragon's movement. Like she twists and corkscrews in the air and then steadies her wings and is almost dazed at the amount of damage between the previous fight and now this one that she's taken, and is halted for a moment.
Would you say that she's bloodied?
Yes.
Yay.
Okay.
Oh,
Did
we're
the
halfway.
daylight seem to have any sort of effect on her with that?
It also seems like she is 60 feet away, gets hit with a massive fireball, and is enveloped in daylight and has halted right at the edge of the bright light.
How high up is she right now?
30, 35 feet. Like 20 to 30 feet away, 30 feet up.
Okay.
I'm going to say that as you fire, Tarathiel is going to utilize a new legendary action,
Okay.
because now he has a different form.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that it is as he is extended, and like as he's stepping, instead of running vertically upright, you can see him naturally start to lean down, angle himself, and he is not the same shape as the dragon that the Night Mother is. He's elongating. More like, for us, like obviously we've played with the Leviathan prior. But it is a longer, almost like the Chinese dragons for when you see in like parades. He's like 60 feet in length as he's stretching, and these scales are continuing to build out from behind his legs. And it is as he turns, sees her form and begins to fly in her direction. That for him, he gets to utilize a different suppression of magic now. He gets to breathe in ice and attempt to retract her. She has to, whoever wants to roll the strength save. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
It's 12.
Well, you wanted to roll low because it was her save.
Right, I was hoping to do
12. 21 fails.
Oof.
It is as he breathes in, and it feels like in the distance for you guys, the air grows cold, as though all the heat gets sucked out of the air in the atmosphere around you guys. And you see quite literally, at various points in the space between him and her, icicles start to form, like a cavalcade of crystals hanging down from a chandelier as he freezes the atmosphere, and the back half of her is encased in ice. And we will end there.
Hell yeah.
Save it for me.
Well, thank you all very much for watching this evening. I hope you enjoyed the episode. CMS, Claudio, Evan, Johnny Mango, Octane, and Carl, thank you very much for the subs and resubs and gifted sub. We appreciate it very much. We will be back next Monday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time for the City of Oshuamp, and Adoris will either be returning next Friday or the following one. For the last few episodes of that campaign, I will post in Discord about that, confirming. But thank you all so very much. We appreciate it, and we appreciate you. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye, friends.
Good night.